Checkity check. What's up, Monster Pete? Check, check, check. Thanks for the follow and welcome. Checkity check, 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 check. Thank you, Walking Miracle. Just 1 second, guys. I got one more thing to take care of. I'll be with you guys in like 1 minute. We gonna do this thing. Down. Alrighty. Let's do this thing. Oh, perfect timing with the music. Come on. It's like I've done this before. Yo, what's up, everybody? Let me bring that volume down. Happy Friday! What is happening with everybody? How was your week? Everybody doing all right? You recover from Transformers? Do you recover from Emerald City? Let's see. We got Living Conundrum. We got Joking Mizink. We got Jace the Collector, who thought he was first. He was close. He was third. Nadu6. Tarjaran Puma. Living a Conundrum. Monster Pete is here. What's up, Monster Pete? Did you, I feel like we engaged. We had a conversation over on Twitter, didn't we? Was that you? And that's what brought you here to the stream? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm still setting things up here. I had to get the dog situated. Our new puppy, Charlie, is getting more playful every day and getting real comfortable here around the house, but she wanted to go outside. And we just went on a long walk, and she still wanted to go back outside instead of just chilling here. What's up, Rare and Karma over on YouTube? Yeah, Walking Miracle. Kelly will be joining me later, and Charlie's right here next to me now. We'll see if we can get a cameo from her at some point. Randy C, Zach Bonifer, what's happening? Chuck, how are you now? Good and you, not so bad. Misty, thank you for modding, and thank you for calling out to everybody. A reminder that I'm also live on YouTube. If you have the YouTube and are willing to go over and have that open on another tab or device, or at least go give it a like, sure would appreciate it. I can't put the link in the chat. That's against the Twitch terms of service, but it's real easy to find at Nerds Unite Us. That's the channel name on YouTube, Nerds Unite Us. There's Charlie on screen. Yeah. What's up, Lay7, Savage? I already said Mike and Lazarus. Autumn's Toys, how are you now? Captain Sadi, what's happening? How are you, bud? And Nadu6. Ooh, now that's a shirt. True story about this shirt. It's a glow in the dark. It's got the black light reactive. You can't see it in this light. But I wore it to bed one night, and Kelly didn't know it was a glow in the dark shirt. And she looks over and she goes, "What the heck is with your chest? What's going on?" Thought that was pretty funny. She took a picture of it, and with the iPhone, like, it shows up good. I'm surprised at how good the iPhone's gotten about the low light settings, taking longer. I've gotten some great pictures of some of the pops I'm selling with the glow. Comes out fantastic on the iPhone. Like, it seems like you're cheating because it like looks better than the actual glow. All right, let's see. It is Friday. I got a lot planned for us today, and of course we're gonna have the box game. What's up, Miss Jessie Star? Of course we're gonna have Kelly here later. She's supposed to be here. She said she'd get done with work about 5:30, so hopefully we see her between 5:30 and 6. But you know, things can always happen. Hopefully she gets to make it. I am going to make me some G Fuel. Don't forget, G Fuel is a partner here on the stream. If you guys haven't tried it before, if you want some caffeine for focus and for energy, G Fuel's got you. They also have hydration. And with my link, my code, you get 20% off your orders. You can get a full tub like this of whatever flavor powder you want. I think they come out as $30 plus 20% off, so it's at $6 off if you use my code. And they also have hydration if you just want no caffeine, but you want some hydration, which I desperately need to drink more hydration. We have this, and then we have some other packets that we get into regularly because I just don't drink enough water. I usually mix, when I make G Fuel, some of the regular with the caffeine along with some of the hydration. What's with your chest? Sully, I work out. Well, I used to work out. It's been a minute. I need to get back to it, definitely. But Autumn's Toys, I seriously thought you said you wet the bed instead of went to bed at first. Well, I mean, we've all been there, right? It's just a matter of how long ago was it. And for me, it's been a long time. I can safely say. Chuck said people were asking about getting into NFTs on the MyPop stream. Made sure to send them to your YouTube channel. Oh, thank you. Maybe that's where Monster Pete came from. I know that name. I know Monster Pete from somewhere. I just can't place where I know Monster Pete from. There you go, Callard. It was the G Fuel mixed with the wetting the bed. Check out that t-shirt. Look, yeah, baby. Let's go. I've been wearing a lot of sweatshirts because it is cold here. It's 40, was in the 40s today. Now it's up to 52. But this room gets so hot. I got a spin bike, been kicking my booty. Punks, they are good though, aren't they? It's a good workout. Mountain Meg, tier 2, 45 months. Mountain Meg been with me since day one. She was one of the first 10 to sub to the channel. Thank you, Mountain Meg. I hope you're doing well. Some of you probably want to hear about Emerald City Comic Con. I will talk about that, but I'm going to wait till Kelly gets here, and I got a bag of goodies of stuff that we got at the con. We're going to look at that. I've got a blind bag in there to open. We'll talk about the con, how it went, what we saw, what we didn't see, who we saw, who we didn't see. A dog you can't... Well, Chuck, you know, this one, she doesn't stay in one spot long. I brought her bed in here, and she just wants nothing to do with it. She'd rather lay on the carpet and have her foot and tail as close to one of the wheels of this chair so that if I move, she gets injured. She seems to like that idea. I don't know why. I don't know... Oh, she hurt. No, she's on her back. I love it. Priscilla... Well, we definitely got some stuff from Priscilla's booth. I've got my Sune back here. We'll show you guys. But again, we'll wait till Kelly's here because she was excited. She goes, on Tuesday, she's like, will you wait and tell everybody how it went on Friday? I was like, yeah, sure. And then yesterday or day before, she was like, did you talk about Emerald City on Tuesday? I was like, nope, I sure didn't. I told them I'd wait till Friday. Oh, she does, Chuck. She absolutely does. But I had the bed close. Maybe it's too warm for her. Maybe that's it. Nadu, we're going to take a look at that. Yeah, big, huge news. It's the smallest little thing, but it's huge news in a change that I've been thinking about for a while. And yesterday I just spent 5 minutes mocking it up, put it out in the world. And then NeftyBlocks was like, we can do that. And then had it done like within 18 hours. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. We'll take a look at that. It's a nice feature you guys are going to like if you haven't seen it already. Sully, did you watch Avatar? No, I have not, Captain Sadi. We are finishing a couple of series that we have going, including Kim's Convenience, which is one of the best shows I've ever watched. I love it. We're in the final season of that. We just finished. She loves Love is Blind, which I've gotten into and I find very interesting. I'm not normally a reality TV person, but I really did enjoy the experiment, if you will, of Love is Blind. And I just finished Fargo season 5, I think it was, with John Hamm, which was good. I like every season of Fargo except the Chris Rock one. It lost me about 5, 6 episodes in. I tried, and it was just too much. Misty, it's unbelievable, but even though that just goes to show you, the data was always there because it's on the blockchain. It was a fairly easy implementation from their team. And all we had to do was go, oh, this is possible because of the blockchain. Could you guys add it? And I love that they listened and they added it. So that just makes me think, what else could we do? What are some other things that would make our life easier and better? And to be honest with you, the process of creating blends and packs is fantastic because of NeftyBlocks, but I feel like there's a lot of ways it could be better. So now, hopefully they won't get discouraged with me, because they definitely encouraged me to ask for more. I'll try not to be over the top. Those dating shows will get you. My hubby likes 90 Day Fiance. Never watched that one. Honestly, if it were me, I never would have watched the one. But Kelly's like, I think you'll like this Love is Blind thing. And we watched it, and honestly, I kind of enjoy it. It just goes to show you there's you can broaden your horizons, you know? Captain Saudi says, the guy that plays Zuko got his black belt at my dojo. I know him very well. He's one hell of a talented kid. Oh, that's so cool. And interestingly enough, that we're going to get to that show next, Captain Saudi. David, I always get his name wrong. The lead from Kim's Convenience that plays the dad. He's Bitter Asian Dude on Twitter. I'm not calling him that. That's his chosen name on Twitter. Paul Sun Young Lee. This guy's amazing. He was at Emerald City Comic Con last year. He came over in a little bit that he had time off to check out the streaming area, because he and Yoko, that I used to work with at Funko, actually do a podcast together about Star Wars. He came over, and I had never watched Kim's Convenience before, but I was aware he was in it. Hey, Ode to the Shun, Tier 1, 30 months, thank you, Ode to the Shun. But Paul came over, he introduced himself, we talked for a minute. I told him my name once. I was just kind of geeking out the fact that he was there, because I know he was in a couple of the Star Wars series, and I liked seeing him. He disappeared for like 30 minutes in the gaming area, walked around, came back by again, and I said, hey, Paul, it was really good to meet you. And he's like, good to meet you too, Sully. By name. 30 minutes later, after having met a bunch of people, I was impressed. And so I was instantly a fan. Whenever you have an interaction with a celebrity, for me anyway, oh, she's in the bed now. When I have an interaction with a celebrity that's good, it just makes me like them and everything they do more. And so I kept telling Kelly, we got to watch Kim's Convenience. She's like, oh, I watched season 1, part of it. It was okay. But then when we watched it together, loved it. Absolutely loved it. And I'm bummed that I didn't see it before having met him. I would have loved to have told him. I'm hoping I run into him again. I don't think he'd remember my name, but it would be cool to meet him again and tell him, hey, great job. Because he's so fantastic on Kim's Convenience. And the point that I brought this up, he's an Avatar as well. By the way, we're in a Hype Train level 2. Duskworld just took it up a little bit more with a Prime subscription, making 37 months. Thank you, Duskworld. Hey, what's up, Connor? How are you now? Level 2, 50%. If for some reason we can complete that level 4 Hype Train, how's that work? If you guys sub, if you gift subs, or if you give me bits, you can buy bits and give them to me. I think they come out to like a penny a piece, a penny and a half when you buy them. You can give any amount, but all of that pushes the Hype Train forward. If we complete level 4 Hype Train at 100% or more, I will give everybody here 200 Sully Bucks today. So if you were thinking about subbing and you haven't, now would be a great time. That includes Prime subs. If you have not taken advantage, Connor, maybe this is something that interests you. I'm not calling everybody out. I didn't mean to be like that. But if you're interested in subbing to my channel or another one, and you have Amazon Prime, unless it's already changed, because I think they're changing the way this works, you can link your Amazon Prime to your Twitch account and get 1 free sub a month. But again, if they haven't changed it, you'll have to go in each month and reapply it. Level 50 Hype Train. That's going to take a lot to get there. That's going to take a whole lot. But you guys, that's up to you if you can do that. I really would appreciate it. If you like the content that I provide here, and I'm speaking to Twitch about subscriptions, it's free to subscribe on YouTube. I haven't been able to monetize there yet, but I'm going to add those features when I'm eligible. But on Twitch, if you if you sub, that's how I make my money. So if you like the content, if you like what I'm teaching you about NFTs, if you like the giveaways, if you like whatever, and you're willing to toss down the $5 a month, that's if you subscribe from desktop, sure would appreciate it. Hey, there's KryptoKumas over on YouTube. What's up, Kumas? Kumas has been just killing it lately. He's got a great NFT project that we're going to look at tonight here on stream. He's been killing it, and he had a really fun drop today. I grabbed up some of the claw machine, I guess they're packs, or the claw machine chances might be a better description, and we're going to open those on stream. One of the things I've been really trying to do, and I don't have a spreadsheet or track it in any way, so I couldn't tell you what percentage I do this with, but you guys support me in buying my NFTs and doing the blends, and I really appreciate it. I use that money to help me with my Funko NFTs, but I also use that money I'd say at least 10% of it would be fair, to give back to other projects on the Wax blockchain. So I buy from Skunky Chunks, I buy from KryptoKumas, I buy from Jungle Bry, I buy from Priscilla, I buy from Dr. Crispy, etc. There's a bunch of projects. Drawn Company, who's doing some great stuff lately, really liking his. And I want to take that even further with my newsletter. I want to eventually start including an area down at the bottom that has, like, recent stuff from the Nerd Unite community. So if you haven't subscribed to the newsletter, do that today. It's showing up in the chat. It just did, and I'll drop it over on YouTube as well. By the way, only 35 seconds left in the hype train on Twitch, if you can do it. If not, that's okay. But on YouTube, I'll drop this over here as well. Please be sure to subscribe to the newsletter. It's just first name, last name, email address. That's it. Subscribe to the newsletter, and this weekend, since it is a special nerd holiday, and those of you who know, you know, I already have the art done for something fun, and I'm going to make this one available first for free to newsletter subscribers. So everybody who subscribes, that'll be the equivalent of how you fill out the spreadsheet for me on Tuesdays. Thank you, Chewy Hawk, for the 100 bits and another 100 bits. I appreciate you. But the newsletter that'll go out, I'll send a special episode or edition of it, if you will, out probably on Sunday. And in there will be your link to go in and get your freebie. One per person. But if you haven't subscribed to that newsletter, please do, because I'm going to be sending newsletters for days I go live. One went out today. I'm going to be sending out newsletters for days that I have drops or blends if I'm not live. I'm going to be sending out newsletters, and they're short and sweet. There's not much to them. Where'd she go? I'm going to be sending out newsletters. No, you don't want to play with that. She's like, yeah, I do. For Funko stuff eventually. I'm going to figure out how to segment everybody for when there's a snapshot or when there's a end of a redemption period, so that you guys don't miss out. And we're going to look at that tonight too. Big movement in this past week with a couple of the projects, including that Powerpuff Girls is about to close. Been spiking. Been really spiking. You want to say hello to everybody? You want to say hello to everybody? She's like, yeah, dude. Come here. Come here. Come on up. I'm saying it's okay now. Normally we're telling her down, down, down. She's very confused. She's like, this is a trick. This is a trick. All right, come here. I'll lift you up then. You're a heavy one, but... Here's Charlie. Put your feet on me. There you go. She's very unsure. Look up here. That's Charlie. We don't know what she is yet breed-wise. She is a ham, that's for sure. She even has a little smile. Can you smile? Sometimes she'll do it. Somebody said she's a black mouth cur, I think it is. Look at her being so good. She's just like, I just wanted to be close to you. Being a good girl. She's been very energetic lately, but then when she gets chill, she gets very chill. She just loves being petted. She is a dog. You were right, Chuck. Good way to spot a dog, Chuck. Way to go. Captain Sadi, you got a commercial? Come on, man. Sub. Then you don't have to watch commercials. Good girl. Good girl. She actually has been really good this week. She's learning. We've been going for walks, and she's learning to heel. All right, down, Charlie. Sit. Good girl. She's been learning to heel. She's got sit down when she listens. Earlier we were on a walk and she saw a squirrel. Boy, sit was not something she was going to listen to. What's up, Smack Daddy? How are you? I don't know what that means, but welcome to the stream. If you want to participate, this is a family-friendly stream. Feel free to drop into the conversation, be a part of it. If not, we got mods that can take care of that, so just stay on topic with me. KryptoKumas, love Sol. Good luck on the claw machine packs, guys. We're gonna crack them in a couple of minutes. Yeah, right. We all have the squirrel brain, so I'm surprised she's not tripped out by us having a squirrel brain. She's obsessed with coming over on this side, but I don't want her on this side. Come over here. Why don't you go to your bed and sit down? I'll bring you closer. Get in the bed. Sit down. Sit down. Take a big old chill pill. Take a big old chill pill. Okay, kind of shocked Charlie doesn't have a sub yet. Well, yeah, if somebody wants to create that account and do it, go for it. All right, Charlie is instant VIP. I don't know. She may have to earn that. She does have an emote, though, which is more than some people do. All right, what should we look out first? It's a big Friday. We got the box game coming up. I want to do some giveaways for some Sully Bucks. We want to talk about blends and stuff, but I guess since we got Kumas here, why don't we jump into that first? For you guys who are not familiar, KryptoKumas is honestly one of my favorite projects here on Wax, and he's doing some great stuff. This is unlike the Funko stuff. You know, there's a bunch of us independent artists that don't necessarily have any kind of physical redemptions or anything, but Kumas has done some stuff in the past, I believe, with some physical redemptions. But not, you know, you're not getting these packs to try and get a pop. That's not how this stuff works. What's up, Chewy Hawk? What did Walking Miracle say? What is it? Oh, with the household and squirrels. That's right. And Kumas has been putting out regular work, which was really funny. Is I first got some Kumas not knowing that the brain behind KryptoKumas is a Funko fanatic who knew who I was. So we kind of tripped out on the fact that, like, hey, you're collecting my stuff, and hey, I'm collecting your stuff. Is YouTube chat supposed to be showing up on screen? I don't think it was last stream. Yeah, it is. Names usually appear in white. If you look right above me now, you see Chewy Hawk's name in that pink. And then, let's see, I don't know when the last one was. If you saw Kuma's last one, the name should be in white. It's been up there since I integrated the chat, like on the first days of YouTube. All right, so I bought some packs from Kuma's earlier today, and if you guys are interested, he's about halfway through this drop of the KryptoKumas claw machine. I love this artwork. That's what attracted me to this project above all else. Let me drop the link for you guys over there on Twitch, and I'll drop it. Walking Miracle doing a test. Yeah. Yeah, see how it's in white? But it comes from the top down. And anytime there's a white dot up there, I think that always means that was a YouTube chat as well. Those dots correspond to the chat. Oh, thank you, Liz. I was just about to drop it in there. Good deal. We'll have it twice. So KryptoKumas, I don't know if Kumas does their own artwork or if they have somebody do it for them. I don't think I've ever asked. But I love the artwork. I love the quality of it. And I picked up a few of these KryptoKumas claw machine earlier, and I didn't open any. I wanted to wait until I was with you guys. Funko Addict Tech. Happy FriYAY, Sully Squad. Be lurking today. Stuck at work as usual. It's all right, man. No worries. I appreciate you always putting the stream on. That's what matters most to me. And then if you can jump in the chat when you can, that's awesome. Great job. Dope to see that NeftyBlocks made that change on the strength of your recommend. I can't believe how quickly they did it. Absolutely phenomenal. I've actually been debating on putting more of my wax into Nefty because they do offer some additional feature sets for us creators if we stake more Nefty. And I think that just cements the fact that I need to do that to raise my project up on the tiers as a creator. I think I'm going to take care of that because I have like 25,000 Nefty. Might as well put that in there and become, I think that'll make me level 3 on their projects. We haven't talked about this, but in case you guys forgot or haven't seen it, there is a favorite button here on NeftyBlocks, right up next to any project. So if you go to the project page, that's what we're on now for KryptoKumas, and you hit that favorite button, you now have it listed as a favorite. The only thing I know that it does right now is if you come over here, you have an option that says only show favorites. but I'm hoping that this will give us some additional feature sets. Like, I would love to be on NeftyBlocks and get a pop-up or some sort of message area on here that says, hey, your favorite project, KryptoKumas, just dropped something. Because, to be 100% honest, I didn't know this was dropping today, and I was focused on a Drawn Company drop, and so I wasn't here in the first minutes of this one. And I really would have hated to have missed it if that had just given me a little dot or something up here, or a little pop-up on the screen for it being a favorite. That would have been amazing. Maybe that's another thing we tell NeftyBlocks about. I don't know how easy or hard it is to do, but I got packs regardless. So let's go in and we'll crack. I've got 5 of these Claw Machine plushie packs. Good girl. Come here, sit. Sit. All right, I'm going to open some mints. I don't even see what mints I got. Oh, they were in order. I got 55 through 59. I'll probably keep 55 for a while. Let's start with 59. I'm going to make sure that the audio is on in case there is any audio with this one. I don't know if there is. If there's not, that's okay. I'm not saying it needs it. I just don't want to miss out if there is something. Yep, it's set the speakers again. Let's see if we can get this. It loves to, I'll set it and then it'll just go back to whatever it was before. It has its own mind of its own. Did I click it already? No, I'm clicking it now. All right. Lay down. Connor, you've got a crown because you at one point used your Prime subscription, or you have Amazon Prime linked to your account. But that doesn't mean you have a subscription here on my channel right now. Oh, there is sound. Oh. Oh, that is so cool. Look at the animation. That is so cool. All right, okay, right out of the bat, I got some of the Kuma tickets, which is just like if you go play skee ball or go to Chuck E. Cheese or whatever, and they have the ticket system that you can then exchange for something. I believe that's done in the blends area on this project. The art is fantastic. I love this so much. Oh, whoops, I forgot to click C to see everything. I forgot to click through them. That's all right, we'll just go over to inventory and then we'll come back. So I did, I pulled a mint number 1. Are you kidding me right now? I pulled a mint number 1 out of 101. You got to be kidding me. Of the KryptoKuma plushie. You got to, come on. The luck I've had with Brian's drops lately, and now with KryptoKumas, got both tickets and a mint number 1 in my first pack. That's amazing. I'll call them packs. But they're really, like, it's a claw machine attempt is what it is. That's so cool. All right, we'll go back. Oh, I was in the right place. We'll go back to the packs. Rig packs here too. You guys need to stop with that. All right, pack number 58 is next. Oh, by the way, I didn't read this down here, but I always recommend to you guys to read. I don't know if you guys have noticed too. Depending on where you're at in here, I just recently started embedding some graphics. And look at this graphic created for KryptoKumas. This is so cool. It says up here, look, Kid Kuma, it's the KryptoKumas claw machine. Akira sports the KryptoKumas, or spots the KryptoKumas claw machine adorned with plush types of Kid Kuma and his friends. This is the KryptoKumas claw machine plushie packs. These packs offer the chance at 2 NFTs, that's what you get per pack. To the lucky person that pulled a roll of Kuma tickets, the tickets won from the claw machine are used to craft 3 tiers of rewards found on our blend page. And we'll look at the blends in a minute. The artwork is by Lembas. Lembas, which cool signature down there in the corner. This looks so cool. Thank you, Funko Addict Tech. Time to open a Funko pack or buy a lottery. I know, right? I have not had that kind of luck. I did have a legendary back-to-back, 2 legendaries in my final pack the other day of the, what did we open? Transformers. And I couldn't believe that after I'd bought those legendaries, but I'm happy to have them again. Yo, Matthews Ranch, what's happening? He does Captain Degen's art too. I mean, just phenomenal. I would love to reach out and get a version of Hoot done by Lembas. I should look into that. Let's open another claw machine pack from KryptoKumas. I'm going to open number 58 this time. Matthews Ranch. This is a friend of ours, Project KryptoKumas, who's also a fanatic, and he put out some of these new packs today. This claw machine, and they have a really cool animation that we should see on the screen in just a minute. As soon as it gets to that point, I need one of these. Listen, this is cool. I don't know how loud that is for you guys. Isn't that cool? Like, oh, I got more tickets, which is what I want for the blends, and another KryptoKuma plushie. I already pulled mint number 1. Can't be mad about that. Why do you keep coming over here? There's nothing of interest for dogs on this side. Please come back over to this side. Where's your toy and your bed and your chew things? You can stay on this side. I'm going to stay on this side. All right, I'm going to open more. I'm not done yet. Probably going to need a bunch of these. Now you get mint number 2. Isn't it cool, Funko Addict Tech? I wish I had that kind of art skill level. But, you know, I don't. So, I muted the music for a minute, but I love it. So clean. We'll check those men's numbers in a minute. I did pull a cool mint number 5 today. Out of pure dumb luck. Like that little song, too. Ooh, Commander Quack's plushie. I think that one's pretty rare. And just one. Okay, sometimes you just get one in a pack. That's why it was worded the way it was. Let's take a minute to go back to look at what I got here under my NFTs. So I pulled a 1 and a 7 out of 101. There was 101 of those. And then I pulled for this Quacks, there was only 50. That's pretty cool. And I'm going to open one more pack, but I'm going to keep the last one, mint 55 pack, right where it's at. I like keeping packs of different collections. In fact, some of the packs I have of Skunky Chunks are quite valuable now. They've gone way up. Some are like worth like 50, 60, 70 bucks because they might have some real rare stuff in there. So I do like keeping them. I have a few packs on Open Funko. Nice. All right, another Kuma ticket roll and another KryptoKuma plushie. If we go back and check my NFTs, we'll see what mint number that was. Okay, so I got 1, 7, and 12. Now let's take these tickets and do something with them. If we go back to KryptoKuma stuff, we've got the navigation across the middle. We go to blends. Oh, wow. A little Mickey-esque there in the middle. You've got the ticket prize machine, the Kuma head, Kuma crystal blend, and the Kuma crystal packs. Now let's see what we can garner from this, what we can read up on. Oh, and I love this. He's going to benefit. I hope other creators see this as a benefit too, but this is the change I was alluding to earlier. This didn't exist even 3 hours ago, but last night I sat down and drafted a tweet and mocked up what I wanted to see to NeftyBlocks and said, hey, it would be really cool if we knew how many of each NFT were left in the blends, because a lot of time you guys are like, are there any one-on-ones left? How many of the concepts are left? What are my odds really of getting something out of the blends? Boom. Kazoo is 22 left. Kuma Claw Blueprint. Hey, I like this. That's a similar style to what I do, but way better art. 20 of those left, and 9 of the day at the photo booth. What's it say over here? Redeem exclusive rewards and prizes from the KryptoKumas Claw Machine plushie packs, cashing out on your beloved Kuma ticket rolls. Prizes include, it's the 3 we just looked at. There are the prizes. Now, before I do any blending, I love this graphic over here. Really well done. Before I do any blending, what do these other things do? Do I need to be saving my tickets? Am I blending something I got? Blend 10 small Kuma crystals for 1 crystal Kuma head. Oh, so this is unrelated to today's stuff. I thought maybe it was all related. So that has to do with the quest. So this is brand new, and this is the only way to use the tickets. So we can go ahead and jump in. But I always like to read up first before I do anything, because I don't want to blend in one area and then realize, oh, I should have saved that for another area. All right, so I have 3 ticket rolls. I do want to check my mint numbers and make sure I'm not going to blend something like a mint number 1 or 5. I would have kept those, but we'll go ahead and blend this first one. We make sure we've got one item selected. We hit blend, give it a second. In case you haven't done blends before, this just means in most cases, you're going to give up an NFT or multiple. It's going to destroy those and give you something new, usually something more rare. Blend just executed, and in a second, what I wish we'd see is a little pop-up that would show us what we blended. Oh, there it is. Okay, there is a video that he did for it, or is it the same video? What's that, Randy? Would the template tell us how many were originally in the pool? Could they list that also? I mean, we could ask. That wasn't what I mocked up. I got one of the rarer ones. Let's go. Day at the photo booth, mint number 10. I'm having good luck on this one today. That is cool. Love the art. Love the art. Really, really good. I think that was mint 10 out of 10. It doesn't tell you how many there totally were, total quantity, but it does tell you the percentage drop rate. So at least you know, okay, I got basically a real good chance of one of these two. This one's much rarer. And you'll notice too, these are color coordinated. I color, like they have essentially no color border or gray for the stuff that's a little more common. Green, then I think it's blue, then purple, then gold. Gold being usually one of ones or most rare. I made a little chart that I put on Twitter for one of the projects yesterday. I think it was Transformers, and I use those same colors. I want to start working that in because it does tell a story about, oh, how rare is this thing? We could ask for that out of how many left, but, you know, I mean, is that something we all benefit from or not? I don't know. Personally, I just want to know if there's any left in there, and if it's rare, that's nice to know. So that's cool. Got one blend done. Got a mint number 10 of the rarest one. Let's see what else we can pull out of here. I'm going to do another blend using 38, and then I might keep 28. Let's just see. Blending. Lock that. Oh, yeah, that's a good call. We need to lock mint number 1 so I don't accidentally blend it. Just pulled a number 1 Commander Quacks plushie. Nice, Natu6. That's awesome. We both had the mint number 1 luck. Dog. This side. I don't know what she thinks I'm doing with my right hand that she's got to get involved in, but... Oh, I had this freeze doing this earlier. It just said... Oh, there. Okay, goes. It just might have been a little slow. I noticed there's been a red bar at the top of NeftyBlocks the last few days saying that they're just behind on the number of transactions that are taking place. I love all that. You got the fan on top, the claw moving, the little joystick is moving, the light flashing, just so many cool details. That's awesome, Natu. Had you been into Kuma stuff before? Oh! Kazoo the Kuma plushie mint 13. So the only thing I don't have now is the blueprint. Now the question is, do I want to keep my tickets or do I want to blend my tickets? Also, maybe has somebody selling tickets? Let me just check and see what's out there on the market. I always like to see, because you never know when somebody just deems the stuff as like, it's not for me, and then throws it up cheap on the market. There's not a single one available on the market. Now, the thing to pay attention on this too is this blend is only good for a certain amount of time. I see a countdown up here. It's only good for another 30 days. So I might hold and just see what happens. Walking Miracle, I kept one pack unopened that I'm probably going to sit on. There are still some packs available for purchase. He's only halfway through this. So if you guys are interested in this, I say jump on it. We drop the link. Yeah, KryptoKuma, great job on this, man. Great job. I really love the execution. I love the artwork. Your artwork is always stellar. Love the animation on the video. So cool. Limbus did a great job on all your graphics. Not only did you do a great job on the actual blends, but your social posts. Take a minute, guys, to see. Like I've been trying to do more and more education on my projects. Look at this graphic. So freaking cool to tell you what all's going on here. I love this, and it's so cool. I didn't get that one. I need to get this middle one. If we want to take a full look at the project too, we can cheat a little bit. I like to do this, go over to Atomic Hub and see what all the most recent templates for a project were. I use Atomic Hub just because I know how to navigate it fairly well. If we go KryptoKumas. so we can see, you know, what are the rarest things that are out there. I didn't see that red one. That must just come out of an initial claw machine pull. The only problem with the Tama Cub here lately, it has been painfully slow. Make graphics and use it in as many places as you can. Exactly. And when you do that beautiful artwork, it's a shame if nobody ever sees it. Also, I've talked to a number of projects, not just NFTs, but in life, a number of different projects and companies who they think marketing is put something out one time. You don't do that. You have to continually, I don't want to use the words beat people up with stuff, but you got to put it out there regularly to make sure that people don't miss. Let's go to NFTs. Oh, templates. And we'll see. So yeah, that purple, I just got that one out of a blend. There were 30 of those. I just got the mint number 10 out of the, there were 15 of the photo booth ones. I didn't get the poster. There's only 15 of those. Ooh, that's cool. I like the poster. Honestly, when I first saw this, I thought this was not a poster, but like a kind of a blind bag with a clear front on it. I totally misread that. That's me. That's on me. I did get a Commander Quacks. Our friend Nadu pulled a mint number 1. I did pull a mint number 1 KryptoKuma plushie for myself. I was not lucky enough to get the Succubus plushie. We could take a look and see if any are on the market. Doubtful. Nope, none on the market, so I can't scoop one of those up. I'll have to keep buying packs if I want my chance of that. Heels fan said, I got a red zombie apocalypse Kuma animated, which lowest on market is 3,000 wax. Whew, nice. Do I have that one? Kuma's treated me real good in the early days when I first found the project and gave me a couple of pretty rare ones. I've got 64 different Kumas in my collection now. Let's see if we put them in order of suggested price highest. Nice, Nadu, you completed the set. One of each plushie, a poster, and a ticket roll. Good job, man. We'll see if Tama Cub will ever show us what I have in my inventory here. I'll give it a few seconds, and then if nothing, I'm giving up and walking away from it. It's just been painfully slow lately on showing mint numbers and stuff. Oh yeah, there's the melted cherry Kuma, and is that the... No, that's the fruit jam Kuma. The rarest one I have is this one that's like... or not rarest, but the one that they say I should ask the most money for. The animatronic Kuma, kind of Five Nights at Freddy's-esque. I loved this blend. This was a real fun one he did a few weeks ago where he had to blend up multiple levels to get a really cool, really rare Kumas in this packaging. So neat. My rarest might be these two. The Melted Bubblegum out of 15. Pink Evil Melted Cherry out of 5. And I got mint number 5. I think this is the one that Kuma gave me. This is a really cool one. I love the consistency in the artwork. Like this is one of the reasons why I did Hoot the way I did, was projects like this, where it's just a really cool, standardized kind of shape with small alterations. Melted Black Licorice. Oh, I love this one. To the Moon Kuma, where he's in the little astronaut suit. He's had some just really fun. Oh, he did one of the Betsy's witch hat for NeftyBlocks when they did the witch stuff. Nunchuck. I've got some coins. He gave us some coins for doing some of the blends here recently. I love the Christmas Pajama Kuma. So good. Yeah, look, I have some old unopened packs. The lowest listing for one of these is $9. I'm kind of obsessed with keeping packs. Mainly because it's fun, but 2, because it drives people nuts. Anyway. That's the Kuma's project. Lots of fun. Thank you, Kuma, for doing that amazing project. Best of luck. I hope you sell out. Let's transition over to my blends real quick and talk about those. I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on them because we got a lot to do tonight. But in case anybody has been following along, I've got quite a few blends going right now, but 2 that are super recent. Last week was Emerald City Comic-Con, and I went in with the hopes of meeting a bunch of people at the con and giving them some really exclusive NFTs via QR code. I gave out a few, but I really didn't see that many people because I wasn't at the con that much having the puppers at home. We didn't get an opportunity to. So I came up with some ideas. If you haven't already done so, you want to, if you're interested in these blends, there's 2 blends for Seattle. These with the purple background. i.e. Emerald City Comic Con. The main one is a Seattle 2024 blend right here. And this was one of the images I think shared that showed this, how many are left in the pool. There's 29 of Hoot in the Shirt, 21 of Big Hoot. The Kid Kuma themes, I love it. It's so good. We got the Big Hoot. We got the Big Hoot concept. There's 6 of those left. We got the animated card. There's 2 of those left. We got, of the 101s, the Snowy is left and the Pacific Northwest one is left, but somebody already got the rainbow. I love that we can see this on the fly now. You also have this little button up here if you don't want to go through that slideshow thing. You can click the 4 squares in the upper right-hand corner to see everything in a better view. Yo, Connor, thank you for the sub with Prime. Appreciate that. Remember, you get that once a month for free. You just have to go back and reapply it. But these blends are live now. There are 60 left, so a little over the halfway mark. But for every blend done, I am counting that as an entry, and we may even pick a winner here during the stream today. What I'll do is I'll spin a wheel. If that wheel comes up with the template, a certain template, and somebody's holding that template, then I put all the names, the wax addresses of everybody holding that template on a wheel and spin it. And if your name is chosen, like Walking Miracle, you get the very rare, very exclusive NFT that's the other half of this blend right here. That is this hard-to-come-by Nerds United ECCC logo right there. I think only 6 or 7 have been redeemed. So I'll be giving away near 20 of these just for you guys completing blends. So if you've already completed a blend, that counts as an entry. If you want to do more blends, that counts as entries. And I'll probably try to pick at least 1 per day, if not multiple per day, and give those out to you. I'll be notifying you or putting out tweets, and I'll be dropping them in your wallet. I don't have email addresses for everybody who enters, since you're just doing a blend to enter. So you may not get a notification, but you'll need to check back, because if you get that logo, you can then do this blend, and this blend is a non-burn. It does not burn this logo. That will come back to your wallet on Monday the 18th, I believe. It says it in the description down here. Yep, Monday the 18th, or when all the blends are done, which is not going to happen. So it'll be Monday the 18th. But in this one, all the NFTs in there, they're wearing the lanyard for the convention. So you got Hoot in the shirt. You got Hoot. There's 21 left of that one. Big Hoot. You got Big Hoot, a very rare concept, 1 of 1. There's only 1 of those, and it's still in the pool. Snowy's still in there. Pacific Northwest is still in there. And Rainbow is still in there. No, don't chew on that. Don't do that. So if you guys do any blends, you'll have a chance to get the very, very rare blend and get that NFT back since it's a non-burn blend. Simshoe, Tier 1, 45 months. Let me get the music going back again. I just realized how quiet it was. Thank you, Simshoe, for the resub. Dog, where'd you go? Obsessed with going under there, even though I tell you I don't want you under there. Come out. I'm so afraid I'm going to hurt her. Roll over a leg or something. Stay out there. Any questions on the blends? I know it's a lot. I try not to get too complicated on this stuff, but sometimes just because of, like, I didn't plan on giving away these codes, but it worked out that way. So it did have to get a little complicated. I'm trying to explain it as best I can. It didn't show the alien abducting a cow. Huh? I don't follow, Simshoe. Oh, the little graphic that was on there. Yeah, I don't. That was part of the overlay that came directly from Twitch, and I think that's no longer active on my stream. I tested it for a while and decided I liked my Nerdigons better. Any questions on those blends? Remember, the other blends that just went up this last week are the Aldemus Prime, based on Transformers. A little shout out to Transformers. Of course, with the blends, which there's only 38 left. You guys have done a great job. We got Hoot in the shirt. Get over here. Over here. Stop going under there. We got Hoot in the shirt. We got Aldemus Prime Hoot in Cow's Play. We got Aldemus Prime Hoot Concept. We got the card. There's 2 of those left. That 101 has been pulled. That 101 is still available. That's the metal-looking one. No, bad dog. Do not bite. And then that one, the red logo, there's 1 left of those. Still in the blends that you guys can get. This one's going to need, I'm going to have to put her in her pen here in a minute if she keeps acting up. Let me open a window and get a little cooler in here. You're very active today. Before, you'd had a nice nap while I was streaming. That was great. I hate this window with a passion. 1 second, I'm going to fix it. Watch your feet. It gets so warm in here in like no time flat. No Optimus Sully. If you look close, if you look at this art, let me go show you in a different view. This isn't me. This is Hoot. Come on, Atomic Cub. Get it together. You're drunk. Remember when you used to just immediately show us stuff when we typed in letters? Okay. Why are we obsessed with this side? No collections found. That's not true. There we go. You got mint number 1 of the concept earlier. Oh, congratulations, Mock and Lazarus, and thank you. Someone has mint number 55 of Hoot and Altimus Prime themed NU shirt on the market since you like 5s. You know, I don't really go after the 55s necessarily. I like the mint number 5s, but I appreciate you letting me know. Yeah, if you look, this is the one that I originally did, and I did the variations of it. This is actually Hoot. There's the eyes. You can see the beak there. That's the points of the beak. Wearing the big hat with the star. That took way longer to create that than I thought it would. I thought, oh, that'll be so simple to make something that looks like Hoot. Way more challenging than I thought it would be. But I enjoyed creating those. Then I did this in Procreate as well. The brushed metal look is all done like by hand in Procreate instead of cheating and do it in an Illustrator. No, do not bite. Do not bite. She loves biting like my watch, and then when Macy's wearing like a bracelet or something, she constantly just immediately go into that. So yeah, that's actually Hoot. And if you look closely in the Nerd Unite logo, the one you guys got, that's in there as well. I pulled the Optimus 1 of 1 from the blend without even realizing I pulled it because the results were acting wonky. And when the blend went live, didn't see it till I went to my NFTs. I've had that happen a number of times. It's a shame that happens, but it's fun still to find out what you got. So those are the 2 most recent blends. If you guys have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask here on stream or on Twitter or whatever. I appreciate everybody that's been supporting me through the blends. My ultimate goal, as always, is to try to find ways to provide utility for the NFTs you get. I saw something the other day where somebody was like on Twitter, of course there's all people bad-mouthing NFTs because they don't understand, and somebody was like, since when did we require utility for purchasing artwork? Well, technically we kind of always have. Like when artists first started making stuff, well, sure, you bought it to support them, right? But then art started having value and you could resell it, and that in and of itself is a utility. It increased in value because of the interest level from other collectors. And then you can take your artwork and you can loan it to a local museum or to a show or something. So there's always been these levels of utility, and then it's just different for the NFTs. For the NFTs, things like Wombat Dungeon Master, you know, when they're doing their job and you can go in there and you can stake them, you get utility for them. Well, I'm always hopeful that another game or opportunity comes along. I still want to do the Waxdow Farm, even though I've been talking about that for like 9 months. I would really like to get that done, but it requires more than just push a button and go. If I go live with the Waxdow Farm, I've got a lot of work I got to do in the background, and I hate to commit to that without having a solid plan in order. And to date, I've not come up with that solid plan. Claw Machine Pact offers Kuma, Quacks, and Succubus. It says Kumas must be a little bit behind us on YouTube. That happened the other day with somebody else who won a giveaway. That's so funny. So you'll eventually catch up to us, Kumas, but you did such a wonderful job on this project. I really enjoyed it. Okay. Hold on just a second. Why do you need to be over there? I don't want you on that side. There's stuff over there you don't need to get into. Stay on this side. I'm going to have to depuppy this room and get all the stuff out of here over in front of the window out. I moved it out of the way so she had a place to go hang out. But she's obsessed with coming over here. I got markers and pops and all kinds of stuff. And she just wants to be over here. Okay, we're going to have to take a little break. I'll be back in just a second, gang. Come on, you can't be good, so we got to take you downstairs. Okay, sorry about that, gang. Yeah, she needed some time. She's got some treats and a toy downstairs in her little kennel for now. We'll leave her in there for a little while. I'm not going to leave her in there for long, but long enough so we can focus up for a bit. Anyway, if you have any questions about any of the blends or anything, let me know. I'd want to be there for everybody. I appreciate you and all your support. You guys are amazing. It's allowed me to be able to continue to develop at this, get better at my art, get better at learning about the NFTs. I think there's still a lot of really cool possibilities. And I want to provide you guys with more utility, so I'm going to keep working towards that. This wouldn't happen if we had a dog cam to see what was going on. You guys have a lot of faith in what a dog cam would do. There's no way. She's all over the place. I see the other streamers where the dog goes to a bed and sits there. Maybe in a couple years she'll get there. But she's still got so much puppy energy. She just always wants to be going, or she's completely asleep. And I don't think she hardly ever sleeps in this room. She just wants out. Maybe because it's warmer. Absolutely, Kumas. 100%, man. Okay, let's do the non-fun stuff. I told you guys the other day, speaking of utility, the folks over at Wombat Dungeon Master, which was both a blessing and a curse, they require that us as... How long does it take to unstake wax? I think you get it back within 48 hours. I think. If you're talking about like on MyCloud Wallet where you stake it, yeah, I think you get it back in 48 hours. I could be wrong. No, the fan's very silent. It wasn't on until the last few minutes. Speaking of Wombat Dungeon Master, they require, and I'm still unsure why the process works like this, but every 3 weeks, us as creators, we have to go in and we have to make a list of templates. All of our templates that we've created, and we have to upload that to a very specific process where we give certain people access via email. We have to name it a certain way. We have to fill out a form and turn it in. Well, I can't tell you, we're probably at number 4 or 5 times where they've failed to update my templates. And twice of the last few times, they blamed me for not taking the proper steps. Well, I have. And then I've even heard through the grapevine from somebody else that's part of their process that it's because internally they didn't do what they're supposed to when they gave it to the other person. Whatever. I don't care what the problem is as long as they fix it, get it going. So this time, so that they don't blame me for getting it wrong again, I'm actually going to finish this process on stream so it's recorded and you guys can all see it. Priscilla, thank you for subbing tier 145 months. How are you, Priscilla? Can you add the bloody one of ones? They aren't in the game yet. I can ask them, but I tell you, trying to get any kind of response out of them to help me with anything is next to impossible. They want to put it all back on us instead of actually providing customer service. It was great seeing you too, Priscilla. Funko Addict Tech says, hey, Sully, did you see the new Sully-inspired Easter egg pins? I did. Yeah, dangerous. Dangerous. Oh, yeah, to Allie, we saw that. Thank you for sending that to Kelly. So anyway, to provide this, to turn this in, I have to go through multiple steps. And I'm going to save you guys the pain and suffering of all the individual steps I got to take. I did some of the work yesterday. I spent about 40 minutes. Where's the one? Is this the one? No, that's the copy one. Is it this one? That's an old one. Where's the one I just did yesterday? It should say Season 16 Mid-Season Update. Did I do it in the wrong spot? As long as it's saved, I don't care. It is. I did it in Google Sheets. There it is, Mid-Season Update. So I have to go create a spreadsheet with all these templates. Even though all this is on the blockchain and a script could probably pull all this information in, they want me to jump through hoops and turn this in. So whatever, I'll turn it in. So I had to go in and hand type in every template ID, the template name fully, so I copied and pasted to make sure I didn't make any mistakes, how many were minted originally, what the max supply of any template is, and how many are burned. It's a pain. But we've got to get it done, right? So I did all that. I titled it correctly. I titled it something I could reference. And the final step is to fill out this form that they provide to us, which I'm going to have to get from a separate area. They said I didn't do this last time, which I did. But they said I didn't. So we're going to do that live together here on stream today to make sure that I'm not wonky and that it's recorded that I actually did it. Because I want you guys who are playing Wombat Dungeon Master, especially those of you who are supporting me through the blends and stuff, and we're lucky enough to get a 101 or a mythic, those probably, I don't know, because they never tell me what the mining power is. I have to go sort through a giant spreadsheet to find out. I often never know what the mining power of any of my NFTs are unless you guys tell me. They don't give me an email saying it's done. It's done, and here's your powers. Nothing. There's no communication back to me whatsoever. Just at the beginning of the season, I find out it either went in or it didn't. So, you know, if you guys ever see anything real wonky, like, I guess we could try to add those in, Nadu. If you can tell me exactly which template numbers didn't go in. Here's the other problem is I can't, the spreadsheet that they have where we can look at what's in the system takes like forever to go through. It is impossible to navigate. So I can go and add in a few individual template numbers if I know which ones. And then I can finish this process. Let's see. You said it was the Pennywise Bloody. We'll see if we can locate which ones those are. And I'll just add them to the spreadsheet. We can look at it together here. The main thing we need to see is if you make it shareable with the... Oh, it's already done. I can show you. But that part I do every time. They'll tell you I don't, but I do. If we go to Nerds Unite Us. And let's go to Pin Owlwise. I believe is how that was named. And is it these two here, Nadu? 283 and 281? Yeah, but Priscilla, they come up with a reason every time. Instead of just going, we made a mistake, they say that I did something wrong. You with me, Nadu? All right, well, I'll go ahead and start adding them to the spreadsheet while we wait to see if you have a response for me. I'll add a couple lines up here. I think it's just those two. Those template numbers were 708-283 and 708-281. And I gotta go into the template, copy, and paste. Oh, 281 and 278. That's weird. Okay. 110. So what was the other one you said? 278. $708 278. I don't know what happens if these are already in there. I would check that spreadsheet, but it would take up the rest of the stream for me to try and check the spreadsheet, so that's not going to happen. Oh, wow, that worked. 278. 278. There is no 278. I'll double check, but I don't think there is one. We'll do this one. This is 283. 110, and then let's try. I'll just plug in the number. Oh, I can't do that. Used to be able to just change the template number up here, but because of the naming structure, I can't. Is it a penal-wise, that 278 Nadu 6? I have a 298. That's a 1 of 1, but no 278. Must be a delay for Nadu. Let's see if he has this one. No, this one's still left in the blends. The 298. Oh, thank you. We all hoot down here. Oh, it doesn't have penal-wise in the title. That's why. Sometimes I can type in the template number and go right to it. Sometimes I can't. It just depends on when that template was created. We all hoot down here. There it is, 278. Yep, and you're holding that one, so that is the winner. One. Oh, that's confusing. Why did I add that line there? Okay. I'd make a note or something that these were missed before, but they say don't add any other lines or change any formatting or anything, so I want to make sure I didn't do that. Okay, so I've created the spreadsheet. I've given it all the names as required, and I have to share it with 3 certain people. They give me their addresses, and there they are, all listed right there. There's the 3 people already have access by email address, and then I've got to get the form to fill out. This took me in total about 30-40 minutes yesterday, of course with interruptions. I wasn't working nonstop. But this process is, I don't know, maybe I'm just a complainer. It seems like an exercise just to keep us busy instead of just writing a script that pulls it in somewhere, but whatever. Okay, now I'm getting, this is the spreadsheet that I have to fill out, the form. It says fill out this form before the 10th of March. We're all here. It's before the 10th of March. How ironic that I hear that song while that's happening. I created a copy of the sheet already. I only added new templates that are not in Wombat Dungeon Master. I kept the styling. I only used numbers and numeric values. I know how to fill out spreadsheets. I did that right. I'm sending one update. I've already given those people access. My email. Name of the collection. Link to the update sheet. So I come back over here. Share. Copy link. Link is copied. Fill it out. Copied and pasted. Now all I have to do is hit submit. Are we all on the page? Did I do this correctly per your reading? Right, Nadu6, exactly. And I don't know how many other people turn in, but for me, it's usually an average every 3 weeks now of, I don't know, 40 templates. There used to be sites where we could copy and paste all the template info and create the sheet in 10 seconds. Not sure if any of those, I couldn't find them. Does the capitalization matter? I don't know. That's a good question. But it's all lowercase, so let's try that. Okay, just in case. They're not even setting the form so it sends you back a reply that you've done it. Nope. I don't. Wait, I might get something on screen here at the top that says it's been submitted. What I need more than anything is for them to just, after they update it, send me a little email that says it's been updated. Here's your powers that you're going to get. Or they have a checklist of all of us. Send an email that says, hey, we didn't get your template updates. But they don't send any emails. If it doesn't go through Discord, they don't do it. Yep. Okay. I feel like I've done everything correctly. This is exactly what I've done all the times I've filled it out. I'm going to hit submit. It's going to fill out the form. Your response has been recorded. It's on the screen. You all see it. We did this together. If for some reason they're not updated at the beginning of this next thing, I will just send them this and tell them, watch the video. I mean, Natty, I don't think it's going to do much good, but I'll do it. We'll try to do anything we can. I'll get the URL and everything in there. And then save that. I'll just put it right on my desktop. WDM Season 16 Mid-Season Template Update Confirmation. There we go. All right, I've done the work as I have done in the past. We'll see what excuse they come up with this time. I mean, I wish I knew the process by which they take the spreadsheet. I'm wondering if they literally copy and paste this from the spreadsheets we give them into that big, nasty, giant spreadsheet that they have. And God forbid, I can't imagine if their system is pulling the power of the NFTs, like every bit of information that's needed from that spreadsheet, because it is just one big honking mess. It takes forever to try and access anything on it. I couldn't even find my most recent templates the last time. I couldn't even find the area they were supposed to be after 45 minutes. So I don't know. But we're done. We've got it done. That was one of the most boring things you guys will ever have to sit through, hopefully. You should thank the good Lord I didn't have to do the whole thing here on screen and fill all that in. You just did 7 Transformer blend. Thank you, Connor. That's amazing. Hey, did you get anything good out of those blends? I hope you did. Out of 7, I hope you got something really cool. Maybe a 101. That'd be awesome. What do you think about the blends, Connor? Like, you like the process? You've done them before, right? All right, we're gonna do a quick unboxing. I think this is Stranger Things from Funko. I'm not 100% positive. I don't stay focused on the emails and see what's actually in transit. I just open it when it gets here. Legendaries, but love the art. Well, thank you, Connor. I appreciate the support. Like I said, I'm trying to find ways to give you guys more utility. I hope to be able to provide that through future games, Waxdale Farm, things like that. So I'm working on it. I think I've really honed in the process of each week. Here's the types of templates you can expect. Here's the process. You get a freebie. You can come back and upgrade it or blend it. I've been trying to really hone that in, and I think we're in a good place with that now. I think everybody's understanding what's possible. I always want feedback. If you can provide me constructive feedback, if you don't like the way a process is working, if you think something else should happen, just give me that feedback, and I'll put it into. I'll think about it. Kittenhead is the magic word, of course, Priscilla. Misty said, Sully, I don't know. You didn't say the magic word while submitting the form. I don't think you want to hear what I would say the magic word is. Randy said, my 6 Stranger Things NFTs all redeemed at once were shipped in 3 separate shipments for some reason. Maybe they have a different process on their end now. Yeah, those are non-custodial, Nadu, which is great. I want to get there. But, again, without having the whole thing laid out and really thoughtfully prepared, and without having a game plan on how I'm going to reward people from those farms and provide you something to use those coins for, I didn't want to pull the trigger. I'm getting into a better rhythm now. I think we're closer. Okay, unboxing. Going to do this first, and then we're going to get into a little conversation about the Funko NFTs. Randy, I don't know. I just last shipment I got boxes that had 4 in there, I thought. All right, there is only 1 pop in here, and I think that's all I got from Stranger Things because I did not have good luck on the packs, but I was smart enough to jump on the royalty set. Before I crack into this, lots of complaints and lots of negativity online about these new sorters and how they keep damaging the pops. Mine seem to be sealed good. I don't see any initial damage. I, so far, knock on wood, have had good luck. I still think it's a few squeaky wheels causing the majority of what we see in social media, the anger. I could be wrong, but we don't have any data. So, this is a great one, man. My box there's a small indentation in the top corner that could, like you barely can see it. Just a little, there it is, you see it. Could be from that sorter. Maybe they put it in there, and then as they're pushing that side in to keep it in place, that's happening. If that's the case, I recommend anybody who got significant damage, provide photos, send it to their customer service. Don't go on Twitter and blast them because that serves no purpose whatsoever. That's just out, you're screaming into the void. It's the folded in corners that scratch the box end surfaces sometimes. I think that's what happened here. Now I'm imagining Dennis Nedry saying, ah ha ha, you didn't say the magic word at Wombat HQ when Sully submitted his form. Ah ha ha, ah ha ha. But I did get Freddy as Eddie. This is a fantastic pop. I only got 1. I almost always try to complete 2 royalty sets, but this one got a little out of hand with the epics, and I couldn't afford to complete a second one, so I actually sold my extra epics. Oh yeah, there's a little bit of a indentation right there in the corner. Actually, that might have been a powder. Does it still show there? Yeah, just a slight indentation. So yeah, that might be the first time I've experienced any in a box damage, but it was minimal. As always, I love that touch on the back. I love the foil. I love seeing the NFT on the back. Now let's take a look and see what this bad boy looks like out of package. Using the trick, I'll pop that corner. Yeah, no damage, baby. Funko Shop does it right with those internal sorters that hold multiple pop boxes. Been getting mint boxes in those for quite a while. I mean, they said they're going to provide the opportunity to get pop protectors, and I think that'll make a world of difference. But we haven't seen that option yet. I'm anxiously awaiting that day. Oh, look at this beaut. What a great pop from the NFTs. I love you got the Hellfire shirt on, Hellfire Club, got the guitar, got the vintage Nike style kicks with the tongues up, kind of like Back to the Future. And as Addict Tech was saying, check out the back of the Eddie Freddy. Oh my God, the details. Love the Bones and Skulls bandana out of his back pocket. Well, here it is. Look at that. The black and white bandana out of the back pocket there, the back of the denim jacket. He's got the horns up. That is just such a great pop. I love that. This one is not leaving my collection anytime soon. Very, very cool. Like the rips in the jeans on the front. Like the leather strap on the guitar has a nice shine to it that the rest of it doesn't. It's like a high gloss paint. You can't see it real good there because the lighting is a little wonky, but you see a little bit of the shine on the guitar strap to make it look more like leather. That might be one of the best Freddys from a royalty ever made. I really, really dig that. Now let's see what this bad boy went for and what it's going for now. Let me put this somewhere where we can all see it. I'll just leave him. Well, I need something a little taller than that. There we go. We'll leave Freddy up there, even though I'm about to go zoom in on the screen, so it doesn't really matter. Let's go take a look at this through the process. I love I've got this visual in my head of a series of videos I want to do about the values that I just haven't pulled the trigger on it yet. Oh, I went to the wrong place. But if we go to NeftyBlocks, I'm sorry, not NeftyBlocks, Pop and Stock. Want to look at the value of this royalty set from start to finish. So on day one, when this first came out, of course, you can't get a royalty set out of a pack. You have to collect the commons, uncommons, rares, and epics for Stranger Things. But thanks to Pop and Stock keeping a daily update of what it costs via this chart, we can look and see. We do have a weird spike there. We've talked about this with Pop and Stock before. There are anomalies that happen whenever the data coming back from the blockchain is bad, or all of a sudden one of the epics is out and the only one left is some crazy price. We see these spikes. It messes up the whole thing because we don't really see, it just looks pretty stagnant across there, but it's really not. It started at day one, let me hover over that part, about $255 to complete a royalty set. One of the most expensive ever. It spiked all the way there in the early days to, maybe if I zoom in a little bit. It jumped up to $348 on July 19th. Peaked even higher at $395 on October 10th. We can ignore the super high, and then interestingly enough, it crapped out at the very end at $181. If that spike was gone, this thing would be one of the biggest moving as far as amount of dollars that we've ever seen. A Pop and Stock, look, I am not bad-mouthing you at all. I think it's so amazing that you provide this detail. It's a shame that those spikes fall where they do, so good luck on fixing that. I'm sure not bad-mouthing you. But this is one of the most valuable royalty sets ever. Honestly, I'd have to look at all the math on all of them. I don't know if there's a higher one. Maybe there was along the way. I say only, but that's a lot. Over 2,000 of the potential 3,600 were completed. Over 2,000. So we could say that the average was somewhere in the neighborhood of, let's call it $250 was the average. Now, what happens when Funko issues the coin on Snapshot Day? What's the value of that over the 30 days it existed before the end of redemption? So we'll go over to Stranger Things. We're just picking up on the story where it left off on Snapshot Day. So we go to the redemption coin. Freddy as Eddie. And we expand this to all down here on the value. Where is it? Did I skip past it? Yeah. Go to all. So once it hit royalty, one sold. The average selling price after the coin came out is $125. That's ridiculous. We saw a $400 peak, and the lowest it was ever when you had to complete it by hand, one piece at a time, was $185. Day one sells for $126. That's silly. Why is anybody selling that low when it cost them so much to get it in the first place? I don't get it. I don't understand. Then it picked up, luckily, got to 120 or 190. That makes more sense. We dipped again down to 140, back up, got up to 205, and ended at 200. Those numbers are pretty good. But boy, if you bought the coin there on day one for 125, and there were 4 sales that averaged $125, so at least 1 or 2 people did really good on their purchase. It could have been maybe somebody sold one for $18 instead of $180, and that's what brought it down when you average out 4 of them. I don't know. We'd have to do a little bit deeper dive. Can I see the sales on just one day? Let's see, on 11/10. I've never done this before. Can I just look at the 10th? No, it doesn't show me the 4 or the individual sales on the 10th. We can't see that. That's a shame. Just want that one day broken out, but we can't see that. We could find it somehow. But then what happened when it went to eBay? Toggle the last sales. Oh, I can try it again. Freddy, Eddie, NFT. Let's try that. Oh, there's that Eddie as well. Okay. Remember, black numbers don't count. That just means that's what somebody's asking. We want green numbers to indicate a completed sale. One sold for $190. Is that it? I'll take out NFT. Let's try Freddie Eddie Stranger. Pop. There we go. We got some more. 190, 200, 200 at auction. So there is interest in this one. For it to sell 200 at auction, that's really good. 209, and anything before that is going to... Actually, this one, the 209, is before people started receiving them in the mail. So we only have a handful of sales, averaging at about $200, which is well below what it spiked at during the collecting phase, but still hold its value pretty good. Now, I don't think I paid anywhere near $200 to complete my royalty set. I would love to know that information, but it would take a lot to figure out what did I actually pay for each epic. I remember buying a few epics at 10, 11, 12 bucks on that day because they were selling, and I couldn't take the chance. But that's a $200 pop right there. Let's try to go back and see if we can see those 4 sales on that day. You said toggle list sales, or those are active offers. We wanted the sales. Last sales. And can I look at a date range? No. Wow. Somebody bought one for $121. That is a fantastic deal. So there are some individual sales on there we can see, but I can't get this. Why does it jump to the bottom of the page? I want last sales for a certain day, and I can't get that. Those 4 are all vertical in there. The lowest of which was that 120 something. Oh, sorry. Yeah, in the last sales, I can't break it down to a certain date range. I can for last days, but I can't for last sales. So we just have to look at this, and you can see 4 vertical sales there, all within a 24 or 48 hour period. And the cheapest is this bottom one at $121. So that's what threw that average out on that day. But for somebody to list it and sell for either $17.66 wax or $121, that was done on purpose. They sold it for that price, and they sold it cheap. It's not like that was an auction. They made the choice to list it at that. View on market history. Price history. Where is market history? Let's just go to market. We'll go to Stranger Things. History. Can we look at a date range here? Redeemable. Eddie. So we can't give a range, but we can come down. Oh, they're not in date order. There's one on 11/10 for $168, $168. Can I sort this by date order? Yep. Bought oldest. There we go. 171, 126, 121. What were these people thinking? You spent how much money trying to complete that set, and you sold it for 126 or 121. They were desperate. And sadly, because they did that, everyone pays the price. Now the value is low. Someone was willing to pay 126 and 121. I probably would have bought it for that price if I'd have seen that day. 144 and 171 all on the first day. Wow. And 162. That really tanked every sale going forward after that. It's a real shame. It's a real shame that happened. I always say the value of something is what somebody's willing to pay for it. But what I'm seeing more and more of, and I talk about it here on stream, and I don't think you guys are the ones that we need to worry about. There are people that think that if I look it up in the app and it says a number, I should never pay more than that number. If I look it up in HobbyDB, or if I look it up in the Funko app or whatever. In fact, let's look this one up in HobbyDB. I saw somebody yesterday said, hey, I'm going to sell this pop and I want this for it. And somebody one of those great individuals that we'd rather just lose their access to social media, immediately responded with a screenshot of the latest eBay sales and was like, oh yeah, ... And the sales were lower than what the person was asking. Well, guess what? Those sales don't mean that's the maximum something can sell for. The person selling, the sticker didn't match. It was the Darth Vader holographic. He had the Paris one. They had the Dallas one. His box may have been more mint. There could have been a number of reasons why he'd ask more. If no one ever sells anything for more than what HobbyDB says, then the HobbyDB never goes up. People don't understand. They take this as the Bible. It's not the Bible. It is a reference. It's a reference. Seeing what people list for on day one is usually worth it. It seems to be good. It's going to be interesting to see what happens with Powerpuff Girls, considering how that one's been spiking lately. So yeah, if you don't complete your royalty set, you do have that window of opportunity when some people seem to think, I need to cash out as quickly as possible, and I don't care what I paid for it. Is it because they're not keeping track of it? Is it because they don't care? Is it, I don't know. Did they just get lucky on their pack openings and they're like, whatever, I just want to cash out? I don't get it. According to HobbyDB, Freddy is Eddie is a $200 pop. Right on the button, $200, which is, that confirms what we said. There have only been 9, 10, 11 sales total, with the highest happening way back when for $330. So when somebody was in the before snapshot phase, they sold it on eBay for $390 because somebody else did not want to wait. Again, not outing anybody, but somebody yesterday messaged me and said, hey, Sully, I have the opportunity to buy Freddy as Grimlock for $130. Should I do it? Again, I'm not bad-mouthing anybody, and if you're here, you don't have to out yourself. First of all, there's no guarantee you're going to get that. Somebody's saying they're going to sell it. They don't have it in hand. They still have to go through the process, wait. You're not going to get it for months and months and months. When you finally do get it, you could have just gone through the process yourself. And at the time this person asked, the royalty set was selling for about $90, $88 to $90. Well, if you want to pay the premium because you don't want to get wax and you don't want to have a wallet and you don't want to totally understand, but that's a hell of a premium. Come to us in the community. You give me the money. I'll pull together the stuff for you when it arrives. I'll ship it to you for a small fee. You don't need to pay $50 over the price. Could be the duration. People get fed up by the time it gets to snapshot. Other drops have come out by then, have caught their eye. It's possible, but it's just bad business. And what they don't get is they're hurting everybody. If you turn around and sell something that's should be worth about $200, the market's already kind of established that in the NFTs and the coin and everything, and then you sell it for $125, you're dooming the rest of us from then on out. $125 is way too cheap. Way too cheap. You're just giving it away. And it's a shame to see that people are doing that. They just don't get it, but they're in it for themselves. And I can't even badmouth them because we don't know the predicament they were in. Maybe they had to have $120 and they had to do it. It's just a shame. Needing to sell some pops myself, what are some options for someone that doesn't have an eBay history? You can certainly go to a local retailer. You can reach out to local retailers. A lot of them will give you 50, 60, 70% of PPG. It's an easy thing for them to look at. If you have something that's in the last 5 years, getting even 60 or 70% of PPG is probably going to be the best you're going to get from somewhere like My Pops or another local retailer. If you have time, I would recommend get it listed on eBay anyway. Maybe put it out on your social channels. Maybe put it in Facebook groups. There's a ton of people out there who are willing to buy, and they want to buy it at the right price. In other words, they want a discount under PPG. You probably don't have to sell it 50 or 60 or 70%. You could probably get closer to 80 or 90, but there's no guarantee. Building an eBay history takes time. I'm only up to 94 pieces of feedback so far, which is pretty low compared to what you want to see when you're buying. It takes time. Could also see if any local shops are doing pop-up events. Oh, yeah, I didn't think about that. That's right. Jace did one recently. off the top of my head, how much is Starscream going for? I honestly haven't looked in a few days, but let's take a look because I did. It's a good transition, Jace. I did want to look and see how are things doing with this Transformers drop. So let's go to Pop and Stock, and there's a couple of areas that I like to look at to get a good idea. The first one is, of course, click on the logo there, and let's see what the royalty is going for. I need to get a pop protector on that $200 Freddy. Scroll down. The royalty set spiked. It went from $70 on day one, which there were 11 epics. I paid on average, let's call it $6.50. Actually, let's just call it $7. So I paid under 77, for my royalty set, for two of them. Probably really closer to 70, 75. His chart starts showing it at 69.52, spiked the next day at 94, and then came down. Now it's at 89. I'm already winning, and I have a feeling over the longevity of this thing, it's going to do pretty well. Transformers Series 1 performed very well. But let's look at the individual pops, and I think the best way to do that now, other than the Token Head app, is to go to Market Watch, go to Transformers, and then you can look at everything. I am always looking at pack values. I have several Transformers premium packs that I didn't open. Premium are going for 37 on wax, 50 on drop. That's not selling, that's asking. That's a noticeable difference, but somewhere in there we can garner that there is a value of about 40 bucks a pack. We could probably get about 40 a pack. Come on down, let's look at those legendaries. That's what you're asking about. Legendary. Oh, that's Series 1. How do we denote Series 2? Whoops. Well, rethink this whole thing. I didn't click Series 2. Yo, Ben B, what's happening? Did I hit submit? Try again. Here we go. So premium packs are around 38. Interesting that old unopened packs, the lowest on the market is above these. Doesn't mean any of them are selling from Series 1, but that's what people are asking. But your premium pack is around $38 on the secondary markets if we look between drop and wax. RC's going for about 20, Blitzwing $27.50, Cheetor, which we knew would be a popular one, is around $55, $54.50. Ultra Magnus, 39, and Starscream, big difference, well, $12 difference, but we'll call it about $2.95 is about the going rate. On this page, feel free to lower the $3 spread to a lower number if you want to highlight smaller price differences. Yeah, I don't think I ever would, honestly. The only reason I use the price differential on this page is if I want to buy on wax and sell on drop to convert wax to USDC, which honestly, over the last few weeks, I have seen it more often than not. Stuff is cheaper on drop than it is on wax, or there's not enough of a difference to garner my time and effort to try to convert wax to USDC. It just has, everything's kind of shored up. It's kind of averaged out. But that's a good utility, Pop and Stock, to know that we can lower that. I never once touched that drop down, that number. But that marketplace is very helpful. So you're looking at about 300 bucks. $295, Jace, is the lowest asking price for Starscream. Now, I'm still seeing... Let me grab a pop protector while I'm talking about this part. I'm still seeing, for whatever reason, a whole bunch of people in Facebook market groups and on Twitter and other places saying, I'll sell you this for $290 outside of it all. You give me the money, I'll transfer you the NFT. I guess they avoid the market fees, and I guess they get cash instead of wax or USDC. I just find it interesting how much effort people put into all that to save $5 to $10. Maybe it makes sense for them. I can't badmouth them. I'm still puzzled by it. I wouldn't do it. Somebody would have to approach me and go, hey, I saw you have that in your wallet. You want to make a quick 300 bucks? I'll give it to you via PayPal. And then I'd be like, okay. But I'd rather just put it on the market and play on the market. Oh, that's true, Pop and Stock. I didn't think of that. What's up, Borrow Hill? How you doing? Freddy protected. That's one of the lowest amount of redeemables at getting one that I've ever had on one of the drops. But the Stranger Things just took off. It took off fast, and it didn't really calm down. I hope we see a Stranger Things 2, Series 2. I think that'd be great. In fact, I think I saw on Twitter earlier that somebody did a video, and I need to watch this, that was like, should these NFTs get a wave 2? That's good content. I want to watch that and see what they have to say. What's their thought process on it? We do a lot of conversations here, but I don't ever make them YouTube videos. And the hill grows behind me. Anybody have any questions on the Stranger Things, the royalty set value, any of that? Let's look, Transformers, any questions on that? Fingers crossed the Starscream drops a lot, but I highly doubt it. I do too. Being the Grail, being a highly sought-after franchise license, and considering how 1 did, I don't think it's going to happen. So your best bet is probably packs and taking a gamble. But, you know, how long can you do that before you just feel like you threw away the money you could have spent to buy the NFT? Take a couple stabs at it, hope the best, and see what happens. Transformers sold out. That's fantastic. TNG, sounds like a lot of people expect that it won't happen. You did? Nice, Chuck. Yeah, you know your Transformers, and you've been doing the NFTs long enough. Makes sense to you. With TNG probably not going to sell out, according to the fans. Everybody's like dogging that drop for whatever reason. Star Trek just doesn't get the love that Star Wars does, which interesting to me because I like both. But then that's going to be this coming Tuesday. So I will be streaming on Tuesday starting at 10:30 a.m. Jace, that was a good question that Tanner asked as well, and we think we dialed it in at Funkoween or right before Funkoween was. Somebody help me out here. We looked at the list. Back to the Future? It didn't sell out. Something around that time. I've forgotten what it was already. WB 100. That's right, Mocking Lazarus. Interesting that one sold out. I was surprised when it did because they went pretty hefty on the packs. If I remember right, for this upcoming one for Star Trek, we didn't look at it on Tuesday because I really didn't want to cross the streams at that point. I wanted to keep it all focused on the task at hand, which was Transformers. I think they upped the packs, though. By the way, Q, awesome. Wesley Crusher, awesome. Locutus of Borg Freddy, amazing. I love these. I don't know why anybody would dog it, but some do. And they upped the pack counts. I find that very interesting. That they think Star Trek Next Generation will outperform Transformers. They could be right. I mean, you can't really outperform except for they're selling more. They would need a sellout. I feel everyone pushed on the Transformers drop that the Star Trek drop is going to hurt being so close to each other. Yeah, it's possible that that's the problem. There were a lot of people that I didn't think Transformers would sell out because we were looking at Star Wars coming up so soon. But it did. So now it'll be interesting to see... Come on. Now it'll be interesting to see what happens with Star Trek. And then are they going to announce when Star Wars is? We didn't see anything today, did we? Less packs than Transformers. Is it? I thought Transformers lower numbers. Am I wrong here? It happens. Oh, we don't have it there anymore. How many packs was it? Oh, we can easily look on Atomic Hub and find out. I thought Transformers had been lower. Zach Bonifer, yes, it will be a drop exclusive. They did reveal that in the image. Well, Punked, they don't seem to be going that way here recently. 17 and 21, you're right. You're right. For some reason, I thought it was 17 and 15 in my head. So Star Trek is a little lower, so it can't outperform Transformers, but it can sell out, possibly. Seems unlikely based on what the response is from the fans. But I tell you what, I think these pops are amazing. Q is the Grail. Fantastic. Love it. There hasn't been a Q pop, right? Oops, thanks. Just saying, I love Q. I think that's cool. I love the stickers. I love Picard. Crusher, I'm super excited about, just because I'm a big Will Wheaton fan. Worf, one of my favorite characters from Star Trek TNG. But hands down, Freddy Funko as Locutus aboard. That's the best one. Hands down. That's so amazing. Will Wheaton, exactly. I personally love this one. I'm going to go in on a few packs. I'm absolutely going to chase the royalty set. If people don't want to buy it, if they don't want it to sell out, that's just better for us that are collecting from a value standpoint. But I'll always hold to the fact that ultimately what we want is sellouts. We want Funko to sell out. That's going to be best for us in the long run. They'll continue to make the NFTs. It'll be more exciting. I still think we're turning a corner. I think some of the negative sentiment is starting to fade. There's still plenty of people out there that are screaming stupid things that I just can't get over. Like a company, Funko sells exclusives at a con, and then people complained about it, and eventually Funko sold those as shared exclusives as well. Then people complained about there being shared exclusives. What if I went to the con, I deserve something special? Luckily, that one has a different sticker. Now people are complaining that Funko is selling some NFTs hidden behind the digital crap. Or why don't you just put this out as a release I can buy? Well, they are. They've chosen a different distribution method. You either partake in it, be part of it, learn, or shut up and wait till it hits the secondary market and then pay a premium for it. That's how it's worked with cons for years. I don't understand how people can be that angry about it's just a choice that they made, and it's a choice you get to make. Nobody's holding a gun to your head. Port, I haven't played Fortnite in so long. I want to play. I've just been too busy. Now they're complaining about Project Fred. Did it sell out? I have not looked at the website to see if it did. SimShoe Project Fred is their latest foray into more of a premium offering. That's it here on the screen. It's an 11-inch figure. This first one is licensed Big Boy. So you've got a Freddy, which we assume future drops, going to use the same mold and be different paint for whatever project they do next. This one looks like Big Boy. There's a 1 in 10 chance that you pull the Chase, which is in the blue checkered pattern, similar to the more exclusive Big Boy Pops in the past. But it's an 11-inch, not a pop. It's a different style figure. It's $295. I can read. Everybody can read. But for some reason, everybody posts that in the comments like it's, oh, wow, no one ever told me. $295. Comes with a certificate of authenticity. It's a designer toy. It's their attempt at designer toys. The last time I think Funko did an attempt at designer toys was Hikari. Tell me if I'm wrong. The closest thing in between those two has been the Pops, just because they're more limited. But this is a designer toy. Designer toys are more expensive. This one's $295. I wondered if it sold out. It doesn't look like it has. I thought it would. Oh, they're going to close this thing in 2 days and 6 hours. Interesting. So you could still buy it. What happens if they don't sell out? That'll be interesting to see. Show of hands, who thinks this looks a bit close to my cons? Really? You think so? I don't think so. The art style is more cartoony. Yeah, they both are, but the body style, the eyes, everything's different. My cons had a better price tag. Ooh, that up pop, didn't see that earlier today, said David. Oh, yeah, that's the charity one, right? Pops for charity? Yeah, I saw that in an email. It's only $15. I like it. At one point I was up complete, which was a very hard thing to do. It's pops with purpose. That's a good looking pop. Yeah, I'm going to say that's one of the only ones I've considered this year, but I'm not going to get it. You can still try to buy it if they have more people sign up for interest than available. It's luck of the draw if you get to buy. Interesting. That one is not to my personal taste, but more power to anyone who digs it. I do think this is overpriced, though. You can buy handmade designer resin toys for a fraction of that cost. Yeah, and I would love to have been in on the conversation as to how Funko came up with that price point. I feel like this is just, I'm not bitching about it. I'm not that guy. I get why companies make some of these decisions. If they want to make something... That is definitely shocking, and I think they would know that's shocking if the people that work there were fans and knew the fan base. They would be like, that's probably too high. What is the actual cost of production on that? Usually the rule of thumb is you multiply by 3 if you're a retailer. So you're telling me the cost of production on that figure is near $100. I find that unlikely. I'm thinking it's more like a $50, $60 at most production cost for them. Except for that EQL thing. They had to pay to use that, and I'm sure they want to make their money back on that. I feel like $149 down to $99 would have been a better range. At $99, I would have tried for it. Right now, you're just getting a raffle ticket. They'll do 7. Oh, okay. I thought they were picking people on day 1. I did not read enough into that. Gotcha. So at the end of that countdown timer, that's when they'll say, you got in and you can purchase, similar to the drops from Nike. What if they didn't even care if these sold and just wanted to get people talking about it? Great marketing. Even angry press, bad press is press. Because of NFTs and the so limited supply, I pretty much never buy a common pop anymore, only the rare stuff. Yeah, I mean, since 2015, I have been a exclusives collector only, with a handful of exceptions each year. If a Sully comes out, if an Indiana Jones I think is really cool comes out, a handful of lines, maybe He-Man. Other than that, if it doesn't have a sticker, I usually am not interested. And even then, with the stickers, I'm not going to buy every one of them, just certain ones. Yeah, commons I'd buy far less of those. Just because, 1, I don't have space. 2, I don't have money. 3, I know that the return is not going to be that great. In the early days, when I bought whole lines of Motu and Thundercats and Rocky and all those, as soon as they dropped, I bought the whole line. Those were good calls because they didn't make very many. I bet we'd find out if Funko ever gave out the production numbers on those. There's really only a couple thousand, 3,000 of each one of those made. Now, a common, 15, 20, 50, 100, depending on what it is. Right now, a 5,000 LE Pop is selling out in minutes. When's the last time Funko Shop even had something limited to 5,000 pieces? If there's a license I like with commons, I buy those, but just randomly. Question mark? Nope. Yeah, same. Define exclusive. No, I'm talking conventions. Exclusive. No, I certainly am not buying anything from Small Fart. Why would you even write that in chat, Nadu? What's wrong with you? The Undertaker one on Fanatics today, right? Was that 5,000 pieces? Didn't even know. That's cool, though. 5,000 still doesn't pique my interest enough. I think that's the maximum you ever want to put on a sticker. And even then, I wouldn't. If I were at Funko and they were like, we're going to make 5,000, we're going to put that on the sticker, I'd be like, don't do it. 2,500, 3,000 at most. 5,000, that's not as limited as people think then. Just put limited, like they did with the Carl here. But if it's selling out in minutes, maybe that's how many collectors we have now. 5,000 is moving the needle. But if that's the case, and people know that getting a $15 pop that's LE 5,000 could be flipped for $70 to $100, I don't even know, I haven't looked, but I'm just taking a stab in the dark, then why aren't we moving the needle on NFTs? Yeah, it may cost you $30 to get one, but it's LE 1,800. That should hit the market later and go for a ton of money. I hope they do WWE at some point in the NFTs. That would be amazing. People were upset that there was no sticker. Well, people get upset about something on every single drop. They have to have something, right? I don't think those are 5,000. Fanatics came and said that there's an error on their part. Oh, what a bummer. My Michonne Pets 1 and 2 in The Walking Dead were LE 750, and it was not even written on the stickers. That was good time, super limited, yeah, not advertised as such. Oh, yeah. And if those said 750 on there, they'd go for so much more money now. Oh my, I didn't realize I wrote small fart. Surprised it accepted. You put 2 L's, that's why. Just hoping for anime, putting my life savings in it. Anime would do wonderfully. Yeah. Which one anime, if you had to pick one, Port, which one would you want to see? Right, Port? Tough decision, right? Is that Kelly home already? I didn't see a text. But I think we have a Kelly. She was surprising me. I need Funko to take the reins and bring Guyver to the mainstream. Not MacGyver. Guyver's an anime? Forgive my ignorance. DBZ would be huge. Yep. One Piece. Yeah, One Piece is very popular. Those ships that they do are so cool, but those are so big they wouldn't do them as NFTs. We're going to have a Kelly here shortly. Got to clean up a little bit. An anime. It's actually what inspired the Jamie Reyes Blue Beetle. Okay, did not know that. What are we talking about right now? NFTs? Just joining. Yeah, of course. Yeah, we were just saying anime would be really good for NFTs in getting a bunch of people into it and providing really good value on the final market when we get the pops. And I was asking what anime people thought would be good. Guyver would never sell. Not popular enough, says Callard. Have they made even a main line of Guyver? Funko Vader, I'm with you. I think it'd be good. Oh, yeah, well, we had that discussion at that time, that Avatar is not really anime. Yo, Monster Pete, what's up, Sally? Transfer the USDC Robinhood app. I can't for life with me. Coinbase is working. I don't have any idea how you would use the Robinhood app to transfer. I made a couple videos, Monster Pete, on YouTube that you can watch, and I did it using Coinbase to do the transfer. But if you can transfer to a wallet from Robinhood, then it should work the same. If you go and follow my video... Oh, she got out in the backyard. If you follow my videos that I made for that, yeah, you should go into Robinhood. As long as you can transfer to another wallet, the rest of the process should be the same. As long as you can transfer via Ethereum or Polygon. Those are the two options. And to their credit, and I showed in the videos, Drop does a really good job of showing a step-by-step of what wallet you transfer to, and it's not your normal .dp wallet. You got to go through the screens to get it. It's a longer hexadecimal, or not hexadecimal, alphanumeric code. It's not your .dp address, and that was what hung me up originally. So you got to make sure you go through those images that they provide on Drop and get those step-by-step on where you're transferring to. Takes 4 to 5 days every time. Really? So you have made it work, but it took 4 to 5 days. Was that on Coinbase or on Robinhood? Complete Left Turn. Are you still watching The Curse of Oak? No, I haven't watched it in a while, Chucky. I would love to, but I just don't have the time. Don't you think One Piece would be too much? We already have a lot. I don't think if Funko makes a nice premium NFT version with the low numbers and they make the molds original and they feature a couple characters that weren't in the main lines, I think go for it. If they're going to make stuff that already looks like the main lines or reuse molds, I say don't do it. Coinbase takes a day sometimes when it's busy. Yeah, it didn't for me. I think when I used the Coinbase to transfer with Ethereum, it was like 7 minutes. And when I did it on Polygon Network, it was like 12 or 13. I mentioned that in the videos how long it took. But you're going to have days where it's busier than others. I would say never wait till the last second. If you're trying to get ready for Star Wars, you need to go ahead and start taking care of that now. Monster Pete, I wish I had more info for you on how to transfer from Robinhood, but I've never done it. Maybe look and see if anybody else has created any videos around it. I don't even have a Robinhood app. I've never filled that out, so. We haven't had One Piece numbered pops yet. That would be huge. Yeah, it would. Yeah, I think that'd be good. Okay, we're going to do the box game. What else did I say we were going to do? Let me go back to my image here. I can look on Twitter. NeftyBlocks rocks. We talked a little bit about that, the changes they made to show how many were left in each blend. Kuma's Claw Machine, we did that. When Kelly gets here and gets settled in, we'll talk about ECCC and we'll play the box game. And that should carry us through to the end of the day. But we got through the majority of the stuff I wanted to get through, which is good. As always, I'm here to answer any questions anybody has. If you're watching, lurking, and you haven't chatted, that's fine. You can lurk. That's absolutely fine. Hey, baby.
Hi, where's my leash?
I have it. Wait, do I? Oh, here it is. She came up with me and we hung out for the first 30 minutes. And I had it here in case I needed to get her, but she just was not cooperating with me at all. She wouldn't play with toys. So we took her down for the... You want to be up here with me? Did you do any of the EC? Yeah, we picked one winner earlier today. It was Walking Miracle. And I'll pick another one probably at least once a day. What would be the Freddy if they do One Piece? Oh, I don't know, Vader. I don't know One Piece well enough to even speculate. Yeah, Shepard, we're going to talk about ECCC when Kelly's ready. I wanted to wait and do it with her because we went together and she wanted to be a part of that conversation. Did you see this tweet? Not sure I totally get it. Alcor USDT proxy makes it a breeze. No, I have not seen that. Freddy as Luffy, no doubt. I mean, that's the one that I hear is popular. Let me go pull her chair in here. I'll be right back. I'm not an anime guy, but I know people love them some Luffy. Yep. I've heard that name a lot. I'm looking at both chats. Let's do a quick Sullybucks giveaway. I think this will be a good time for it. Sullybucks you earn for watching the stream. Everybody gets them while you're here. But also I do some extra giveaways. If you ever want to see how many Sullybucks you have, everybody earns. All you got to do is type in !points at any time. I also do giveaways like this, and on the rare occasion I get the game. If we win any games, I give away some Sullybucks there. But you accumulate those and then use them to enter the giveaways. Tonight we will be playing the box game, and so you'll want those Sullybucks for a chance to win. I'm going to do, for 3 lucky people, I'm going to give them 200 or more Sullybucks. Starting with a giveaway now. Everybody's eligible to enter. All you need to do is type in !enter or !ticket for a chance to win. And when that clock gets to 5 minutes, we'll close it and pick 3 winners. Monster Pizza, last thing, Coinbase is telling you don't have any accounts from which sending is allowed. Yes, I'm going for Star Wars. You don't have any accounts from which sending is allowed. Ooh, I don't know, Monster Pete. You already have a Coinbase account set up. You've purchased some USDC and you're trying to transfer it over. I assume all those things are true. I don't know why it would say you have an account. You don't have an account from which sending is allowed. That's also a new error for me. I'm definitely no expert. The steps I went through worked for me. I'm based in the U.S. And I purchased the USDC using PayPal, my PayPal credit card. There's a lot of things. I tell people this all the time with Wax. It's unique to each person, the steps that you go through, because your geography, where you live, can cause problems. You might be in another country or even in just a state where crypto is locked down. So if you're like in New York, I know it's very, very difficult to get anything done because New York doesn't want people doing crypto. The legislation hasn't passed to allow it. It's restricted. Sometimes your credit card, your bank card, whatever, they can restrict it. So when people say, hey, what's the best way to do something? It's different for everybody. So even if you're following all the steps I gave you, you could be running into some problems because of where you live, your bank account, your credit card company, whatever. And honestly, I don't know what to tell you next other than contact Coinbase, go through their customer service, and see if they can give you a better answer as to why you're not able to transfer. Kino, thanks for entering. Master A's, how you doing? We're doing a SollyBucks giveaway. Everybody's eligible to enter. Exclamation point enter or exclamation point ticket. We're going to be picking 3 winners here in about 3 minutes, so make sure you get your entry in. I'm seeing some new names in the chat. Love to see it. Right, Shepard? You're in Vegas. I don't think there's any restrictions in Vegas, so my guess is, and that's all it is, because again, I'm not an expert. My guess is it's a credit card or bank account issue. I know we had somebody in the chat, I won't out them, who said they were buying Wax no problem. I know this is not USDC, but it's an example of how the credit card companies or banks can be an issue. They were buying Wax no problem, and then all of a sudden, they couldn't buy Wax anymore. They contacted their bank, and their bank had made changes to their rules and said, no, we're not allowing you to buy anymore. So even if you could do it before, it may not work the next time. Very strange. Very strange that we're running into those problems. I would have thought by now it would be more accessible and easier to get into, but I think the idea of crypto and NFTs scares the banking system a bit, because, especially with crypto, could be seen as competition. Any other questions or thoughts? Monster Pete, I'm sorry I wasn't of more help. Hopefully that at least gave you some direction. All right. Well, let's see. What else can we do? We're doing the SollyBucks giveaway. Got 1 more minute in that. And then maybe we'll do an NFT giveaway if we don't have Kelly by then. So, Shepard, I was mistaken on how it worked. I thought everybody was going to go into a queue yesterday and make those purchases then. But it sounds like everybody went in for a chance to purchase, and they'll be told in a couple days. There's a timer on the website that they'll be able to enter to buy then. So we don't know if more than 750 people have gotten in on the sale yet. I really thought it was going to be everybody gets in there, you enter your information, and then it either lets you in or it doesn't. But it's more of here's a window of time to enter, then a window of time to purchase, and then if they don't sell out, I don't know what. That's why I was wondering about this Alcor Systems. So Alcor is an exchange, which I've used before, where you can exchange one cryptocurrency for another. I don't know if before Alcor already had it where you could exchange like Wax for USDC, or if Drop allowed you to transfer from Alcor to them. I don't know. I haven't done the research on that, so I'll have to look into it. Okay, giveaway is done. We got 23 people and it was pretty quiet. I'm going to pick 3 winners. If you guys will give me a drum roll in the chat, we're going to pick our 3 winners starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Our first winner is Kino. Hey, nice, Kino. Congratulations. We'll get you your SollyBucks here in a minute. Our second winner is Nadu6. And our third winner is Ben B. Let me get an image of these, because it doesn't save them for me when I go to this other page. We'll mark that as complete, and let me get our Sully Bucks for those 3 winners. Again, everybody earned Sully Bucks, but you guys are getting a nice little bump, a big bonus, anywhere from 200 to 500 Sully Bucks. And you'll be able to use those in the box game that we're going to play later. Currently, Keno, you were at 415. Because yours ends at a 5, you get the bonus. That's 500 Sully Bucks for you. Congratulations. Sending those over right now. That's a nice bump for you. That's going to be 50 extra entries in future giveaways. Nadu 6. Let's see. If yours ends in a 5 or 7, then everybody gets paid a bonus today. Nadu 6 currently at 49,461. So no bonus there. Sorry, Nadu 6. But you do get 200 Sully Bucks. And our third winner is Ben B. Ben B, you're at 11,159. So no bonus for you, but you will get 200 Sully Bucks. Boom. Sent. Charlie's back. Hello. You gonna be good? You gonna be good? She was so energetic earlier. We even went on a walk, and it just didn't seem to slow her down. Monster Pete, sorry the entries aren't working on YouTube. I went to try and enable some giveaways on YouTube, and that option wasn't even there for me through Stream Elements, so I'm not sure what I can do about that. Gonna hopefully get it where you guys can enter as well, but for right now, all the giveaways and everything are done through Twitch. There are some rare exceptions when I do some of the NFT giveaways, but I always call those out when it's available to you guys. What's she doing? Here she comes. All right. She's back. Anything else we need to look at, guys? You guys always seem to have something for me to focus in on to go take a look at. The puppy energy is... So the doctor said she's 18 months, that she's fully grown, but she definitely still has the puppy energy.
Okay, calm down.
I couldn't find the bone. Oh, I couldn't find the bone earlier.
Hi, guys. We're about to do a puppy puzzle. You gotta spin these things and get the treats, and there's like 4 layers, so...
I haven't beat it yet.
Let's see how this goes. Okay. Come here, girl.
Priscilla.
What'd she say?
She said, I'm waiting on ECCC talk so we can talk butts.
Oh, yes. Okay. Okay, ready? Sit. Good. Sit. Stay. Nope. Stay. 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 Oh. Stay.
She's learning.
There you go. Good luck. Good luck, little one. Watch out, I gotta sneak in here.
It's really crazy when she gets down to the lower levels and she won't spin it anymore, but she'll get that tongue into the most tight little crevice.
How's it going?
Good. How you doing? How was your day?
Pretty good.
You got done early. That's good.
Yeah. Oh, that's a noisy one. Sorry.
That's okay. Now the mic didn't pick up too bad.
Clanking around. How's everyone doing?
This is why we need a puppy. I think it'd just be a blur.
So funny. Hi, Priscilla. Oh, I should ask Priscilla my questions about the weird road in San Luis Obispo.
Oh, yeah. She might know.
I got a half answer to that today. I might message you later, Priscilla. I have a question about a weird road on a map where you live. So funny.
Punk says my dog is 11 and still gets spurts of puppy energy. It's the breed.
Okay.
It's crazy.
We need to order that DNA kit. I'm dying to know what she is. Not that it matters, but...
She has her little harness.
Did you get them all?
I went to put the harness on her for a walk earlier today. She ran from it.
Oh, yeah. She's not a fan.
Yeah.
It's her business suit.
Her business suit, exactly. Okay. But once I brought her back and took it off, that she gets a spurt of energy after it every time. Hey, but she did pretty good on her walk.
Toy. Let's try the toy. There you go.
She did pretty good on her walk.
Oh, man.
We went to the path in the back. over to the apartment complex and stuff and walked around.
You only went to the apartment complex and back?
Well, we went to the left first
Yeah.
to see where that went.
Yeah.
Then we went all the way back to the right, and then we walked around. We went to the gazebo at the apartment complex.
Oh,
and
yeah.
we ended up doing about a mile almost
Okay.
in total.
Okay, that's
But
good.
she saw a squirrel, and she just trying to take off and start
Really?
barking and going nuts.
Maybe that's what she saw in the car that one day. She like lost her mind in the
Might have
car
been.
one day. It had to be a squirrel. Craziness.
Yeah, so I haven't talked about ECCC, but everybody wanted to hear our take on it. So
Oh, okay,
you want to
yeah.
share your take on it?
Sure. And Punked, yes, Macy is absolutely obsessed with her. She's like, all my dreams have come true. Finally have this dog she wanted. It was really fun. Yeah, it didn't feel as crowded, especially in Artist Alley, as it did last year.
Yeah.
But then Priscilla was telling us they widened the aisles, so that made a huge difference. We found some cool stuff. Did you bring it all up here?
I have, yeah. I got
The
your
prints
bag.
too?
I think this was your bag, or is that my first bag? That's
Did you bring the prints up?
Oh, I did not bring the prints. No.
Oh, I gotta go get those.
Yeah, those are
it's
too
definitely worth grabbing. They're super fun. Give me one sec. Where's the phone, dude?
I could never find it. I looked all over. I'm sure it's somewhere smarter than me. James says, what's the value of the Transformers will be on second market, which are the best buy and holds from the set? I mean, I think we already know the Cheetor is performing the best as far as holding value, and I think that'll remain the same, as well as the Starscream, because that's the Grail. We called that beforehand, both of those. It's performing okay. But I think it's got some opportunity to go up for sure. The fact that it's sold out still surprised me, and I think because of that, we'll see the value stay a little lower because there are a lot out there. But it'll be really interesting to see as we go through Star Trek and Star Wars and what's announced next. Like, where does that lie on interest level? Therefore, helping us dictate a value. And do you think the Freddy from the Star Trek set will be worth? Yes, I think that's going to be a very popular one. The Locutus of Borg. I'm going after it for sure, but to be fair, I go after the Freddy on almost every one of those drops. Oh, this is that lady's card.
We got the craziest dog.
What is she doing now?
She goes up the stairs sideways, watching you to like
Yeah.
block you from getting past her.
But also to make sure you don't like change your mind
Sit.
and go back downstairs.
Sitting.
Oh, did you get the new one?
Yes.
I don't know what happened to the other one.
Okay. I have no idea. Also got a beverage of choice.
Nice.
Which today is the Poppy root beer. Because I love these things. Okay.
You want to show those
sorry.
first?
Back
No,
to
go for it.
ECCC. Did you talk about our Nerds Unite Nudes dinner?
Nope, didn't share any
We
of
had
it.
the noodles. We were booked to have noodles of the Asian variety, and then plans had to change because that restaurant was craziness, and even with like 2 hours of getting on the wait list prior and planning ahead. So we did pasta instead. A really yummy handmade pasta place. It was delicious and lots of fun. It was, let's see, the two of us, Brian and Betty, Allie, and then Priscilla and Jason, from Little Shop of Pins. So yeah, we had a blast. Hello, hi Nostalgia.
I do want to try that place we were originally going to go, but it's so much smaller than we
just
thought.
not on a convention
No,
day. Yeah,
it was
it's across the
right
street
there.
from the entrance. So it's just madness. Madness. Wait, the noodle place had an hour and a half wait. Yeah, craziness.
Yeah, location.
But we had so much fun. The first day I got to go was Friday. Macy came with, which was really fun. I mean, it's just a lot of like walking around and looking.
Yeah.
And we didn't see any like cosplay contest or anything like that. So I think she would like that. Although her and I feel the same way. We do not like the horror in the cosplay competition. It's like really intense sometimes. So I don't know if she'd love that part. But just lots of shopping and looking around. She was very excited to see Priscilla. Did you already tell them this? What her favorite was?
No.
Oh, she was like very excited to meet Priscilla for the first time. She's obviously a huge fan of her work. But then Butts on Things kind of took the cake. She was like obsessed
Yeah.
with the Butts on Things stuff. She thought it was hilarious and just the funnest, cutest, funniest thing in the world. And she spent her own money on his book and he autographed it for her. And she felt super special about that. So it was really fun. This is my favorite takeaway from, well, maybe not favorite. I was really excited we got to get Priscilla's sticker because we did the stamp rally. So that I was like the most looking forward to and ended up getting it. I thought for sure they'd be all gone by the time we got there. So that was exciting. I got a couple really cute pins from Priscilla. Did you already show all the stuff?
No.
That we got from her?
This is your lanyard, right?
Oh, yeah, here's my lanyard. So what did I get this time? Well, I guess I could just show them. Like, these are all my cool pins. Like, really getting better at face. This is when we need the fan. Where's Priscilla's fan? Can they even see that? No. That's probably my absolute favorite pin. Wait, how do I get it to focus? Come on, focus.
I don't want to put my hand in front of your face. Focus. I feel weird doing that.
It won't focus. Dumb. Okay, well, that's a Sune pin, and it's amazing. I'm dropping these.
I'll hold these.
But then I got the little bottle one from Priscilla. I love that. It's also blurry. I can't get it to focus. Oh, and I got this little Paul Frank pin from Little Shop of Pins. He said he didn't sell, like, any Paul Frank things. But I was really excited about this because when I was in high school, I loved Paul Frank and thought it was the cutest, best stuff ever. So nostalgia wins.
Their lanyard's getting pretty heavy now, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, it is getting
pretty The enamel pin game is real.
Yeah. What else did we get from her?
Well, bought her enamel pins and oh, here, let's show these first because they're so big and we can put them up. Yeah, we'll go back to Priscilla's stuff.
So the first day I was there with Macy and Brian and Betty, we were walking around Artist Alley, and then back in a corner there was this artist with a very large booth because she had a ton of art prints laid out, and then a bunch more and originals on the back. Her name is Courtney.
Is that Hershey?
Hershey, maybe? Hiersche. What is her Instagram? It's Courtney Hershey. However really cool autograph on her business card. But she had this art where she thrifts art pieces and then she uses acrylic paint and adds in little, like, what would you call that? Just like
pop culture
references. Some of them are very obvious and some of them are very subtle. I loved the subtle ones. This is the first one that we saw.
This was my
noticed,
favorite.
And this was your favorite. So you can see it's just this print. Cover your face, babe.
Oh, sorry.
It's this print of these little kids, and then what are they all looking at?
It's so great.
So great. It's so subtle and so great. And I just love the idea of this hanging in our house, like it's like vintage decor, and then like, oh wait, what is that? So that was your favorite, so I got that one.
And there's little touches, like the cocoon, and there's the hand from Stripe, and there's a little Kentucky Fried Chicken bucket over there.
Yes, that part was so good.
I love it.
Love it. The first one though was actually we went back and got these the second day, but the first one that we found was Brian and Betty have been looking for a piece of art for over their mantle. I don't know if he shared that. Has he streamed at all?
No.
Not once?
Because remember Tuesday he was getting ready for his trip, and then
okay.
Yeah.
Well, he'll probably show you guys next week then. He got a piece of art for above their mantle, their fireplace in their living room, and it is very large. And it's like this weird nature forest scene with a Jurassic Park Jeep.
So cool.
And what else is it? There was like little hints of Jurassic Park.
Oh, the little spitting dinosaur, and in the background you can see the giant long-necked dinosaurs that eat the
but very
trees.
subtle. Like the colors and everything just match the original painting perfectly, and it's gonna get a great like old frame to put it in. So then this was my favorite. Can anyone, without telling you, Priscilla, don't cheat, or Allie, like, can you see the little nuances in this? Because I love it. Just subtle art, and I have the coolest frame I'm going to put this in. It's very, like, intricate and gold, and they are Playing Twister and Connect 4, and they're drinking out of solo cups, and I just love it. I just think it's, like, the coolest thing. What else is in here? I thought there was one other thing. There's a stack of games on the side. That's the
the Twister spinner.
Yeah, the Twister spinner is over here. Oops. I just think from afar, this like hanging in a gorgeous frame. You're like, oh, that must be really old. Like her grandma gave her that.
It's so perfect.
And then no.
Yeah, the more subtle, the better, I think.
So cool.
If you have to stare at it and go, wait a minute.
Some of them were a little, like,
yeah,
a little in your face. Like, there's like a hot pink Kirby in the middle of a, like, neutral painting or whatever, which is still super fun. Just a different concept.
But she had a new painting, repurposed painting.
She was like, want to see what I'm working on now?
I didn't even catch it at first. There was a little piece of paper sitting over the top where she had started to draw something, but she showed us the picture, and it's kind of a wheat field with some of the wheat turned down. You can see like rows in it and a nice blue sky. It's really light colors. And she goes, oh, you want to know what I'm going to do with this one? We're like, oh, yeah. She goes, I'm doing Spaceballs. And I was like,
he went,
we need this.
and it was like a large painting. It's so cool. So we're going to watch her like a hawk. And I told her, I'll be watching you. She's in the Portland area. So I was like, I'll drive there and pick it up. I don't even care. We need that one.
It's going to be awesome.
I hope so.
Yeah. I don't think she could do any wrong, honestly.
No,
like,
oh my gosh,
based
you
on
guys
seeing her
definitely
others.
check her out. Definitely.
Exactly, living a conundrum. That'd be really cool if she actually put that on there somewhere.
Way cooler than Spaceballs, the shirt. Way cooler. Yeah, very exciting. I don't know. I feel like, am I missing something? Oh, Macy got a couple little, like, mystery toys. Brian and I got matching stickers. Is it all in here?
This is my
No, I
stuff.
had my own bag. Oops.
Yeah, is yours? I don't know where yours went to.
Oh, gosh, yeah. This guy told me he's going to put this on his car. And I was like...
wouldn't you?
What?
I love it. I won't do it to you.
It's so sparkly, too. Can they see that?
I'd be the guy around our area, the butts guy. People be like, oh, you're going to marry the butts guy, huh? Then you'd be like, maybe not anymore.
Yeah. A small and subtle sticker.
Yes.
Exactly, Priscilla.
I don't know what that wouldn't even fit on the back of my iPad, but it will fit on my laptop.
It will fit on your laptop.
Oh, that could be nice.
Oh yeah, I was so excited about this. You guys probably already saw these.
Hey, it focused.
Oh, I love it. The coffee. It's just so perfect for Seattle.
Love the pen.
So good.
I think
good.
Priscilla had some extras.
She's a genius.
She said it was on the website, I think.
Oh, that's awesome.
I got the print. They're really cool, limited. Oh, it's number 5. She took care of me, as always.
Where's the fan?
Oh, I know, right? It is over here somewhere. And my Sune is back over here, but don't back up. The dog's right behind you.
Oh, Jace, which pin did you want? He did that whole collection of pins for them. Were there, what, like 4 or 5? We got the sticker pack of Butts on Things.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You might be able to still go to their website and buy from them directly.
Oh, for STCC last year. What did he do last year?
What did he say?
For Butts on Things, STCC.
Oh.
I don't remember
what the exclusive was. Oh, the STCC logo one. Yeah. So instead of the face in the box, it was a butt?
Oh, I remember now.
I think so.
Yes.
He's done some really good ones. He had DesignerCon exclusives.
Cool. We got the stickers that he did this year for Emerald City. They're really cool. Do you have them in there? Macy has them, I think.
She hasn't.
There was like a mushroom, a squirrel,
a Yeti,
the ECCC
Bigfoot
logo, and Bigfoot. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
And then I got, for the first time in a long time, I finally was able to buy a Sune from Priscilla.
So cool.
I got mint number 5, and I already claimed my NFT. And it came with an awesome sticker. Love it. I was really stoked to get it. And she sold out all in day 1. So I know, like for Nadu, Chewy Hawk was trying to help you out, but it wasn't going to work out because he couldn't get back around there. He'd already purchased his 1. But I'm really proud of her. 32 of those bad boys all went out on day 1. That's amazing.
That's
and I
awesome.
think the pins she eventually sold out, and the prints, I think she said she only had a few left. So
oh, cool.
That's awesome. I got to put this up before.
Very, very cool. Yeah, we were excited about that. Did you open your mystery thing yet?
No, I wanted to show that. So I went by this booth. This guy had a really clean booth design. Pooty Meal. I don't know if that was the name of... No, it's Pugly Pug is the name of his booth.
Stuff. Like Pug's doing anything you could think of.
And he has these awesome enamel pins, but what got me about them, they're blind bag, and I think there might be the display in here for this one. So I haven't even opened mine yet. This is the first time to open it to see what I got.
You just said display.
I know, I consciously started getting better at it since y'all point out my... How to enjoy your meal. Okay, it does come with a little stand. So there's the graphics showing that each truck is a different food. There's some that are like burgers, pizzas.
The back is so cool. Hold on.
Yeah. It shows you how to put it on the display.
pin accessory. Add a little shine to your day. Use the double pin backing to secure the poop truck on your favorite crew neck, hoodie, or bag.
Instead of food
Collectible
truck.
standee. Just a little guy on your desk. Use the bonus standee base to turn the pin into a little desk buddy or collectible on your shelf.
So it's a simple little acrylic stand with a
Even
slot
try
in
using
it.
the base with other pins to see if they stand and fit.
I love this idea. As soon as I saw it, I was like, I may have to do something like that, but I'm not going to just rip this dude's
Cute.
idea off. Let's see what I got. I don't know from the back.
What'd you get?
Oh,
boba! We
boba.
were hoping you get pizza, but Macy will be excited you got boba. You're all like this.
There we go. Isn't that great?
It's kind of a large pin.
It is. And the wheels fit down in that little acrylic
But
base.
you could flip that over and show them on the back the other ones.
Oh, yeah.
Can you see the pizza one?
And then there was a mystery one. I still want to know what the mystery one was. I'll have to go to his Instagram or something and check it out. And the guy was real sweet too. I was like, "Oh, is this your art?" And he's like, "Yes." And he was like super appreciative that we stopped. And
It was very cool.
it doesn't
Yeah,
have
his
a,
booth was like Priscilla's. How it has like a like it's very cohesive. You clearly have a theme, and your branding's on point, and it was very noticeable.
But I want to show this little stand in action. So two backers, like a lot of the bigger pins, but the wheels on this thing will sit down in the acrylic base, so it stands up. And I just love this.
Ben asked how it is on gas mileage, and then he said, "But
The poot truck gas mileage.
man.
Oh boy. And he didn't have time to work on that. That was on the fly. Despite some of the larger companies not being there, I had a great time. I also went to the Stardew concert on Sunday and was able to meet Concerned Ape after the show. I don't know.
I don't know what
Yeah.
Stardew is. Wait, did you get to meet Christina Ricci, Allie? How did that all go? Oh, you can show this on the stand, and I'll cover my face again.
Isn't that cool? So it stands up, it'll sit just like that with the wheels in the base. That's so awesome. I love that idea for being able to display the enamel pins. This looks so cool. I got to share a picture of that.
It does look very cool.
Love that idea.
Yeah.
Um,
Very cool.
Yeah, to Allie's point, it's Emerald City Comic Con doesn't feel as big as it once did. The Artist Alley is still hands down best in the country. I love it.
It's so good.
So awesome that Priscilla butts on things. The lady that we saw, that kind of stuff, loved it. But downstairs, the main show floor feels like you're in the basement of a hotel. You are. Concrete floors, no frills, no windows.
No big companies except that T-shirt company everybody loves.
Roosevelt's.
Yeah.
Yeah. No Funko, no Fig Pen, no Handmade by Robots. They weren't there either, and they had been there at least last year. Just, it's really, really such a shame that one, for whatever reason, they can't acquire or can't get the big companies that are based here in town.
Yeah.
It's literally their home con, and they don't
really
go.
very confusing.
Absolutely nuts. Did you stop at the hand over the heel? Oh, yeah. Always go by that booth. I like his stuff. Remember the one where the hands are coming out of the hole?
Oh,
holding?
yeah, that was busy. That booth was hopping.
Vicious Skill. I don't know if I stopped at that one, Nadu6.
Yeah, I don't think I know what that is. Wait, Vicious Kill. Is that what Macy got? Those little bunnies?
Maybe. Death Bunny.
Oh, yeah, that was Death Bunny.
Yeah,
You're
but
right.
it still might have been part of that booth. They need more small designer toy type booths down there. There's basically no reason to go downstairs first. Yeah, my first stop was your booth.
Yeah, no way.
Roosevelt's is an awesome shirt company. Pricey, but the quality is excellent. I mean, not my style, but I definitely, I think they look nice. Yeah, for anybody that is into them. I know I have a few friends that collect them and wear them. It's a buddy of yours too, Priscilla? Oh, cool. The runner stickers. I don't know. Yeah, I ran into Allie and her parents there, and Chewy Hawk, all on the first day in the first 10 minutes. It was great. Didn't have to run or anything. Just waited they wanted us all to go downstairs to the bottom floor to then go up to Artist Alley. We have yet another person running a con trying to just wield their power for no reason. So I just stood patiently and waited till they opened the escalators that made perfect sense and walked to Priscilla's booth, no problem.
Yeah. We didn't go to a single panel.
Yeah.
I mean, the guests were pretty, like Chris Evans was there.
Yeah. I mean, for us, it just became a challenge because we had the puppers first weekend with the puppers, and we didn't want to go and leave her in the cage for, 5, 6, 8 hours.
It's not a cage. cage. It's a kennel.
I bet at the end of 5 hours, she feels like it's a cage. That's what I'm saying.
Maybe, but let's not call it a cage.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. We want her to be comfortable with it, and we don't force her in there. We put treats in, and she goes in
right
electively.
She's fine. She goes in and out of it with the door open.
But when we come home after a long stint, she is so excited to get out of there and jump on us and get the pettins. And
she doesn't freak out till she's out of it, though. Like, she's not sitting in there like, let me out, let me out. She just sits there silently and stares at you, and then you let her out, and she's fine.
I don't know if they upped their game, Misty, on panels or anything. They had some good panelists, and I've enjoyed panels there in the past. Like, I've seen Nathan Fillion, I've seen Christina Ricci, in fact, in the years past, and a lot of good panelists. But it just, timing-wise, didn't work out for us. We were going more afternoon, evening, and the big panels were at like 11 a.m. on Friday, Saturday, I think.
Yeah.
She just sleeps while you're not there, no big...
She does. We have a little camera so we can see her when we're not home, and she just sleeps the whole time.
Yeah. It's still, you can tell it's tough on her, though. She's so excited when we get back. She doesn't want to be in there.
Yeah.
Would you mind holding up the pug pen on the stand? Yeah, for sure.
Of course. And I'll even cover my face with the branding paper.
It's a bummer we have to do that, but... Isn't it cute?
It's so cute.
I really dig that idea.
Tilt it forward a little so she can see the stand, like the...
I'm 1,000,000% want to steal this idea. Like, I think with the right pins, all you need is something that has a fairly flat base or a wide base to fit in that little... There's just a cut in the acrylic stand that doesn't go all the way through. It just goes deep enough to allow the wheels to sit in there and keep it upright.
Wait, let's try something with another pin. Remember it said on the thing, try with another pin. Let's put one of Priscilla's in there. Let's see if it works. Oh, that won't because it's not
An
flat.
angled bottom, yeah. That's the problem.
This one might.
Chuck said, wide base.
I just stabbed myself with that.
Oh, no. I thought the dog got you.
No. The dog. Her name is Charlie.
Sorry. Nope. Neither one of them were there, Natty 6.
Oh, wait. This isn't going to work with this.
Oh, the pin sticks out the... Oh, it still works.
Look at that.
Yeah, that works.
I got it to work with one of Priscilla's.
But it would be for future pins, if you wanted to utilize something like that, you would just need it to come down to a flat edge on the bottom across.
There's got to be plastic on this you peel off.
I don't think so.
See how it looks all scratched up? That's plastic.
You think it is?
Yeah, I think there's like a plastic film on there.
Not that I can find. I can feel the ridges in it.
Yes, Nostalgia. She's doing really good.
Yeah, I can't find it. If there is. It might be that just the pin going in there caught the edge, caught the side of that, and caused those scratches. Because it wasn't individually wrapped inside, it was on the backer.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
It feels like there's like a clear coat of sticker.
Justin, she's done pretty good with the pottying. She had a couple of small mistakes, but I think that was more on us for we let her go for too long without going out, and like she hasn't really figured out how to tell us.
Right.
But there are times now where she runs to the back door, and we're like not missing an opportunity to let her out. Koba talking about the transfer again. May take more than 24 hours. Any thoughts? I mean, if it says it could take more than 24 hours, it very well might. Per our conversation earlier, for Monster Pete, for every person, it can be a little bit different, especially if it's your first time to do the transfer. They have restrictions in place to make sure that, and you're not trying to do this, but that some people don't create accounts and pull any shenanigans and trick their system. I definitely tell everybody, if you're trying to get ready for, say, Star Trek or Star Wars, don't wait till the day before. You're doing it now, so that's good.
Wait, what's the next one?
Star Trek is Tuesday. Oh. They haven't announced the date for Star Wars, but the fact that they said that the next 3, when they did that big reveal a few weeks ago, were all March.
Right.
It could be the next Tuesday or the last Tuesday of the month. We're not sure which yet.
Crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, Koba, sorry I'm not of more help. I think if you run into any problems with Coinbase or those other services and my video doesn't help explain it, reach out to their customer service and hopefully they can help you. They should have a chat option on there somewhere. Mm-hmm. James, I think Starscream, if it drops below 300, not by much. Best idea is to keep an eye on it. Keep watching. I checked Coinbase and luckily my bank is supported and I can purchase direct. Okay, good. Living conundrum, our first dog was so good if she had an accident, she went into the basement in the laundry room with concrete floor and a floor. What?
That's so good.
Holy moly. I think this one chose the carpet because I guess it's close to being like outside. Must feel like outside. She didn't go on the floor. Would have been better on the floor, but I mean, she's learning. Twice in a week and a half for a brand new home. I don't feel it's that horrible.
No.
Well, 3 times.
Yeah.
3 times.
Not bad.
We're just trying to catch her in the act and tell her no, real strong.
Show her where to do it.
Yeah. Learning to try. I've never trained a dog before, so we're learning. Kelly's watched a bunch of videos, and I need training on how to do the training. So that's what the videos are for. But we did good today with the walk and stuff, using heel every time, and I was telling her when she was doing good. Do you guys have a grass mat in case?
No, she's like kind of big. I don't think I would want her potty inside on purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I'm home so much.
Yeah.
She's not here by
lot.
herself out and about, so it's not really an issue.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Once we can trust her, then we'll let her just hang out in the house alone.
Every night we try to come up here, and the first few nights she slept with Macy. Now she wants to go downstairs and be on the couch by herself, but we make her come up in the room with us, and I can tell she's like, I want to be down there by myself.
Maybe.
But we can't trust
but
it yet.
she's so good. She just sleeps in her little dog bed at the end of our bed on the floor, and she's perfectly happy.
Doesn't
which
bother
works
us.
out great because I'm technically allergic to her. So I'm like re-upping my allergy pills so we can have her. And I can't have her in the bed, unfortunately. As much as I would love to snuggle her in the bed, it's not happening. So she's very good about staying in her dog bed.
Yeah, she seems to understand the assignment.
Totally.
Like without us really having to enforce it at all.
Not at all. She doesn't even try. She's like, oh, cool. This is my space. That's your space.
Chucky makes the point we talked about too. No grass mat, because then it teaches them it's okay to go inside. We're trying to avoid that. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
As long as you're persistent on her, she'll learn quick, and make sure to reward the good behaviors she does so she knows what you want. Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. The reward. It's all about the reward.
I want my own room, guys. I need my own space.
Yeah, we are flying through training treats right now.
Oh, yeah. The bell thing would be awesome, Chewy Hawk. I think that's so amazing.
I actually think, we could get bells or something for the door, and she could hit them and ring them. That'd be a really good idea.
Living Conundrum said, are you going to use the talking buttons? I find those fascinating, those videos.
It takes a lot of time and effort to train them, but you could do it.
Yeah. I guess they're probably not that expensive. You just get them and either have pre-programmed words or you record something.
Yeah. Callard.
Right, Chuck? I'm pretty much the same way.
For me too.
I've always told Kelly when I was little, my mom was like a shopper. I can be a shopper because of it.
Oh,
but she'd take us out for like 8 hours, and like she'd be like, if you're good, I'll take you to Olive Garden. Well, for me that worked. I just needed some breadsticks.
I'm in.
My brother would sit down in the middle of the store and just throw a fit in the first half hour, and like never would. No, he was not doing it.
He didn't care about the Olive Garden reward.
And he's always been thinner than me, so yeah.
That's so funny.
Some people go way complicated, but a few simple ones would be super helpful. Yeah.
True.
Yeah, I mean, just potty outside would be really good. Some way for her to alert us.
And play. Maybe potty and play. Like she wants to play.
Water might be nice, because I've gone a couple of times and she has finished that bowl and it was like down to almost nothing, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Trying to keep an eye on it all.
Yep.
What I do is leave the collar and leash hanging from a nail thumbtack by the door by hanging low enough that she can reach it. When my Reno wants to go, she'll bring the leash and everything to me, like, let's go. Smart.
That's so cute.
Yeah, I got the leash earlier today, and she immediately started getting all excited and ran to the front door and stood there. And I was like, what you don't know is we're going out the back door for our walk today. That
Right?
confused her. She
That's
thought I was
really funny.
forcing her to the bathroom or something.
I could be tamed with the promise of carbs, too. That's so funny.
A button that says Nerds Unite. What would we do to reward her then?
Yeah. That's really funny.
What is the price right now, James? I haven't looked at the Mickey Mouse royalty in a while. James is laser focused on the NFTs. He comes up with good questions every time. Same, that's what my dog used to do. Knock the leash on the hook by the door and it would make a sound so we would hear it. I mean, smart,
That's
right?
cute.
When I put my shoes on, my dog knows I'm leaving the house. He'll run to his leash and tap it with his nose. I had a neighbor back in Texas. He had a boxer, And the boxer was so smart. Every morning he'd get up and they had a house alarm. And you'd have to go to the front door to disarm it to take the dog out the back door. Because if you open the back door, it would go off. He forgot a few times. And the alarm went off and scared the bejesus out of the dog. So the dog would herd him to the front door in the mornings.
Oh my god!
It knew we have to do that first to not hear the loud noise.
That's crazy. They're so smart.
They put it together. Enough repetition, like y'all said.
Mm-hmm. When we start putting our shoes on, she presses her body into the front door. Like, don't leave without me.
Yeah.
Like, she's like, no, I'm going to be between you and the exit.
She hadn't quite figured out that the door needs space to open.
No. Oh, she does not have that figured out at all. That's so funny.
I just pulled a Class 2 Hoot Alien Day 2023 Nostromo on MJ Onji's stream from his Dig wallet. Thank to both of you. Wow, that's an old one. That's going back a year. Alien Day is 4/26, so almost a year.
Whoa.
Leash equals good things. If our dog ever got loose, we'd bring the leash and she'll walk right to us. All we have to do is walk around the block. Smart.
Yep, really smart.
Let's see.
She loves being in the car so much. She did sneak out once out the front door. I thought I was being really cautious and good, and she got right past me and went running to the neighborhood, but she didn't do anything except run in circles around the car wanting to be let in the car.
And that works until a squirrel, and then she would be gone.
Gone, yeah.
We have a couple that visit the backyard all the time, and she tried to get them earlier today or yesterday. Mm-hmm. Just darted. And birds puzzles her.
Yeah.
She goes after the birds and then they fly off, and she's like, "Hey, what?" She sits there and stares.
She's so cute.
Wow, you guys, the dog talk is big. Everybody loves the puppers.
And we haven't even seen any Charlie emotes yet. I just remembered they're there.
There were some before you got here tonight.
It's so fun. I love that.
Because when we first got in there and she was hanging out, I picked her up and she looked at everybody on stream. Well, no, saw herself, I guess, for a second.
Yeah. Well, she'd probably sit in this chair next to you.
She wouldn't sit on the floor or the bed even. She was just like constantly trying to get up on me or
restless. Yeah. There they are. Love that.
Look, it's Charlie.
Charlie, you're on the stream.
She's all like, "What? I'm into this bone."
She has a brand new bone chewy toy thing.
I really wonder what happened to the other one now. Probably under the autumn.
Couch.
Yeah, under the couch.
Should we play the box game?
Yeah, we should.
Or did you give them a time?
Nope.
Are we waiting for a certain time?
No, I didn't set a timer or anything.
Okay.
You want to tell them how it works, or do I tell them how it works?
You can tell them how it works.
For anybody that hadn't played before, you've all been earning Sully Bucks for watching the stream. You can check your amount of Sully Bucks at any point by typing in !points. Those points, or Sully Bucks, same thing, are what you use to buy entries into the giveaway we're about to have, where you can win real deal physical prizes. We have 5 boxes that are currently empty. Oh, that's probably pretty good. I think that was a proto, actually. We have 5 boxes that are not in proper order. They're all empty right now. And in a minute, I'm going to show you some prizes, and then we're going to put a Post-it note in each one to designate the prize. You guys are going to buy entries with your Sully Bucks, and then one person will be chosen. They'll play a game, and they'll get what's ever on the Post-it note in the box. We have...
Yeah, what are our prizes today?
We have some returning favorites and a couple of new ones.
Okay.
First up, we've got from my old sponsor, Ziply Fiber. They sent me a bunch of these, and I didn't want to give up on it because I think they're fun. These awesome coffee cups. Each one of the coffee cups comes with a limited edition Nerds Unite sticker inside that there's only 10 of.
Whoa.
As well as a one-of-one NFT that already has mining power in Wombat Dungeon Master. So if you get it, you'll get that pretty quickly, and you'll be able to use it in the game. So that's the Ziply Fiber coffee cup. We've also got, let's show them this one first, because that's a surprise. We got a Jack in the Box pop. That's a summer convention exclusive. Got that, wrong way. I got that years ago, and I've been holding on to it. Now it could be yours. Then the one you were going to show, let's show that one next. That's a good one. This one I got from Target Con a week ago at Target. We got the Eddie from Stranger Things, which is pretty funny because my Freddy as Eddie came in today. But that's a Target Con exclusive. I got the day before they discounted them all.
What?
Yeah, smart me. So I paid a little extra for it.
Wait,
but
they'll give you the difference.
Yeah, I just didn't go back. I probably still could. Had the receipt somewhere over here.
Was it like heavily discounted?
30%. I think that's basically $5.
You can pop in there tomorrow.
So there's those 2 pops. There's the Ziply coffee cup. And then I got a new thing also when I was at Target. I hadn't bought one of these yet. This is my first one. The Biddies. These are Biddies mystery bags. and it has 12 different Infinity Saga figures. And we'll play this one like we've done before, where it's going to be in there, and if you get it and you're able to tell me, predict which one's in the bag. Oh, can you cover the face again? Sorry. There you go. If you're able to predict which one's in the bag, you could win all the prizes in the box game.
Wait, so is it just one of these?
There's just one in there. Yeah, but if beforehand, if they guess it and they say, I don't know,
crazy.
Vision, and they get it, you'll get all the prizes.
And it's a 1 in 12 chance?
1 in 12 chance.
Those are pretty good odds.
So you got to win the box that has that.
Yeah.
And we open it, and you got to pick. So, yeah, I mean 1 in 12 is not bad. But then our final prize from our friend Priscilla, who's in the chat, we've got several prizes.
There's the fan.
We got the fan.
I'm going to take this out and show the people the beautiful fan. Love this.
That's a LE500 literal fan that you pop out that you can cool yourself with, as well as a Spark Bird card deck. I tried to combine some words. That's LE500 pieces on that. A lanyard that was a Sune and Beehive mashup. Really nice lanyard. I used one of these for a while, actually.
Get this out of here, to save my life.
A little tricky.
Yeah.
Was there one that was open?
It does not want to be out of the pretty velvet.
The only one I have left.
Sleeve.
And a Proto pen. This is one of her raw Proto pens from the Zodiac series. This is the year of the Ox. And this is raw pen Proto number 2 of 2. Can we get it out? Here, I get it.
Okay, go for it.
Or I'll try. But that's the 5th prize. So we got the Zipley coffee cup, we've got the Priscilla prize pack, the Eddie pop, the Jack in the Box pop, and finally the Biddy, that if you get, you win whatever's inside, but if you also can tell me which one it is, you'll get all the prizes we've shown here tonight.
Nice.
Yeah, we used to do this regularly, Funko Addict Tech, and I forgot about the mystery minis, and then somebody reminded me about that, so I've been on the lookout, and I found out those biddies are only $2.99 at Target. That's, for a blind bag, that's a really good price. So I'm going to set up the giveaway and tell you guys how to enter. I hate to do this, but for anybody on YouTube, you will have to be on Twitch to enter. Stream Elements just doesn't support me doing the giveaway on both channels, so I can't do it. If I could, I would, but I can't do it. So you have to go over to Twitch and enter there. It's free to watch on Twitch. You don't have to subscribe. You don't have to pay anything. You can participate. Box game giveaway. The one caveat. If you win, I must get a U.S. shipping address from you. You can live anywhere in the world, but when I go to deliver, I need a U.S. shipping address. It can be your friend, a reshipper, whatever it takes. Just make sure if you win that we figure that out. We're going to put 7 minutes on the clock, starting now. You guys just need to type in !enter or !ticket, leave a space, and put in the number of tickets you would like to purchase. Keep in mind that the tickets are 10 points each, or 10 Sully bucks each. So like Port just bought 25, that cost him 250 of his Sully bucks.
Missy said, I vote that Kelly keeps the fan. I actually have one of these somewhere.
Yeah.
I don't think where that would have been. I probably would have brought it to ECCC last year. Maybe it's in that bag.
We got it at SDCC.
So it's got to be in that
bag.
bag.
Is it in your MTV bag, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't even mention Macy's Pop that we found her. Did you mention that?
Oh, I meant to bring it up. Yeah, Macy had said a few months ago that there weren't many pops that she wanted, but one she wanted was a Nerds pop, like the candy Nerds. And we happened to go to one of the bigger booths. We didn't see one, and we asked the guy, and he knew he had it, like, tucked behind something.
He's like, oh, I got Cherry Nerd right here.
He's like, what do you want to pay for it? And I was like, I don't know. Like, what do you want for it? And he goes, how about $1 million? I was like, well, then I'll pass. Instead, he looked it up on PPG, and it was like 32. He goes, I'll give it to you for 25. I'm like, okay.
Sold.
Yeah.
She was very excited.
And it was minty.
Because we've looked for that at every single con we've been to.
Yeah.
So she was very excited.
And you kept saying, I can't believe we're buying another pop to bring into the house.
I cannot even believe we are purchasing this right now.
I was shocked too.
So many. What you doing, little pup?
Well, now you're being chill. It was the bone that did it.
She had her bone time.
I wish I could have found it earlier.
You want to put that back in the sleeve?
We'll do one more refresher on the prizes in a minute, in case anybody wasn't paying attention. It's quieter than normal tonight.
Amazing negotiation skills to go down from $1 million to 25, right?
Only I could get a Tesla for $25.
Where you at, pup? Where'd she go?
Right here. Oh. Watch out when you spin the chair.
Yeah. But I do want her to try to come up here.
Oh, smart.
Come here. Charlie, come here, baby. You want to come say hi? Come here. Up. Come here. Nope, she's back into the bone. I'm not going to get her away from the bone.
Laser focused.
Laser focus.
Okay, let's show the prizes one more time. I won't open this again, but we've got the Ziply Fiber coffee cup plus sticker plus NFT. Oh, we got to put Post-its in there. We've got the Jack in the Box pop. We've got the Eddie pop. Let me show those. We've got the Priscilla prize pack that features the cards, the fan, the lanyard, and the enamel pin proto. And finally, last but not least, the Infinity Saga Biddy, that if you get that, and you'll get whatever's in there, but if you can tell me successfully which one's in the bag before we open it, you'll win every prize I've shown tonight. You'll take
So
the whole thing.
So cool.
So we do need the Post-its.
Yes, we do. This desk is a little crazy right now. I'm not gonna lie to you guys.
A little bit.
They're there.
You see them?
Yeah.
Wait, oh, that's just the big Post-its, but I meant the ones that are already written out.
Oh, you had them written out already?
Well, from previous weeks. We got the...
Priscilla prize pack?
Oh, and if you win the Priscilla prize pack, I'll give you one of her Emerald City Comic Con NFTs as well.
What?
No Ziply prize pack. We do, or no sticker. We have
What do you
Ziply.
conundrum say?
Jack.
For the doggo, is summer coming up? Think about a thunder vest and get her used to it now. Oh, that's a good
We don't really get thunder here. It's very, very
Probably
rare.
For like, no, for fireworks.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that is smart. Very smart. Somebody's got to get this Biddy Pop thing and then guess it and then get all the prizes. That would make me so happy tonight.
Just to watch all these leave the house.
Yeah, once. All at once.
Eddie Pop and...
Just ship them to the people.
Biddy.
Oh gosh, yeah, her head's like right by the wheel. You can't roll around at all.
She does it every time.
She doesn't even know how dangerous that is.
Well, I told you, I got her tail just a little bit that one day, and she gave me the look like, oh my God, what's happening right now? But didn't howl, nothing, and I was able to roll off of it before it got bad.
Okay, I'm going to put these all back in a stack because I don't like that they're sitting on the numbers.
Yep.
And then randomly hand me the Post-its, please.
Looks like the CC has randomly stopped. The what? Oh, the, Did I accidentally close that tab? Maybe I did. Check. It did.
Super duper shout out. Did we miss something?
I did. Oh, it just happened. Is that what that says? My 1 year anniversary Fanatic of the Week. Oh yeah, awesome. We'll do that after the box game. There you go. Your first Super Duper? Oh, we'll have to make it a good one, Funko Addict Tech. I try to make them all good, but sometimes I'll do it and then be like, I could have done better.
They all look good.
Walking Miracle, it's box game time. Get your entries in. You guys have... Where'd it go? Why am I not on the right tab? You guys have a 1 minute and 30 seconds left. Yeah, it is Brian Cook's birthday today. I sent him a message.
That's so cool. I'll definitely let her know.
He made shared a birthday cake with a butt on it. Perfect.
He did.
Man knows his brand.
That's awesome.
He knows them butts. There you go. Thank you, Falconer. Recapping the prizes. We only have 31 people entering. It's a lower number than usual.
Oh, better chances.
It's been a quieter afternoon. But I get it. Everybody gets busy, especially when it's starting to get light more now for us. Don't forget about setting your clocks forward this weekend.
Yeah, Sunday.
So like sometime in the Saturday sleep to Sunday? Isn't that what you do it? Yeah.
I think so.
Okay, we got the prizes. Box 1, 2, 3, 4.
4, 5.
How's the back? How's the back?
Fine.
Yeah?
I'm tired, yeah.
Long day? Yeah. I always miss them. That's why I always scroll to find your recap. Nice. Thank you for doing that, Falconer. Have to do something special for Falconer one day. I've made a couple things for Misty, NFT-wise, over the years to say thank you. Not enough, but a couple things. Maybe Falconer deserves one. It goes forward at 2 a.m. on Sunday. Such a random time for it to change. Yeah, luckily our phones auto-update, but it is random.
Good girl.
Oh. Okay. I'm closing the giveaway in 10, 9,
She's such a look.
8, 7,
around.
6,
Show the people
5,
the puppy.
4,
Ooh.
3, 2, 1, and the giveaway is closed.
Hi.
Look at her. Look up here. Look up here. Look up here.
What's that? She's feeling very unstable because she's not a lap dog.
Yeah. She's just a little too heavy.
She's getting bigger.
Hopefully not, but
Can you say hi? Hello to the people.
that was our worst nightmare that they tell us that she's full grown, but it turns out she's a puppy and ends up weighing 150 pounds. But the vet said her teeth were all grown in and she was max size probably. I need a tennis ball on the screen. She'll go after the ball, but she's the worst at ball ever. She will not bring it to me.
She truly is the worst.
Okay, gang, let's get those drum rolls. Looks like Duskworld started it, and Punk, thank you, and Chewy Hawk. We're going to pick the winner in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And our winner today is Worship 19!
Yeah, Worship!
Congratulations, Worship. You know how this works, but I'll set a timer anyway. Give me a timer for 2 minutes. We need to know... Oh, thank you for the kisses. We need to know what box number you want
Thank you for the kisses.
and what prize you hoping to win. I don't mind it so much like on the arm. It's on the hands that gets me.
Okay.
I'm constantly washing my hands because I know their mouths are clean, but I don't really...
Yeah,
I really want to take a
Worship.
chance.
What are you hoping for? Yes. Box 3.
And Jack in the box.
Box.
All right.
Okay, say bye. Bye, Charlie. Too squirrely. Way too squirrely. Lay down. You're good.
Yeah, I just don't think she feels stable. I tried that with her earlier, and she's like, this is weird. Box 3 and the Jack in the Box pop. So you don't even want the chance to win at all. You'd rather just get the Jack in the Box
She
pop.
wants to sit on your lap.
If you'll hold that one or put it over to the side, there's
Got it.
box 3. That's the prize you will win, but we got to look at the ones you didn't win first. Here, will you balance this on your nose while I spin it? Can you balance this on your nose?
No, she's not having it.
All right, we'll start over here with box 1. This is the first prize you did not win. You did not win
What is it?
Eddie Pop.
Okay.
That's shocking because almost every time that I add a new prize, it goes on trial 1.
Where'd she go? Oh. I go, where'd she go? And
Right
then
in the middle.
Felt the bone on my leg. It was sharp.
That thing, yeah, when she gets the edge going. All right, another pop you did not win, another prize you did not win, box 5. Ooh, there it is. You did not win. What's that say? Upside down?
Bitty Pop.
Bitty Pop. Oh, there goes your chance to win it all. Dang it. That's okay. You wanted Jack in the Box.
That's okay.
You might still get it. We'll go to
Oh my gosh.
box 4. It's another one you did not win. Let me get my fingers in the right spot there. There we go. You do not win
I can't read that.
Priscilla Peepee.
Okay.
Oh, so it comes down to the Ziply Fiber coffee mug sticker NFT or the Jack in the Box pop. And your prize is in this one right here. What did you win? Captain John Parakeet, what's happening?
That's the best spin you're getting from me. And you won the
Ziply Fiber. There it is. Dang it, the 50-50 with box 3.
Dang.
Just to prove it's on the up and up. That should be Jack in the Box, and it is. Dang it. Sorry, Worship, but congratulations at the same time.
Yes.
Oh, I love it and I hate it at the same time.
Okay.
Luckily, these are all contained in one spot. Easier to do. I have several deliveries to make of prizes, and I will focus on that at the beginning of next week for anybody that's been waiting. Thank you for your patience.
A worthless pen. Oh.
I knew you were about to point that out. Here, I got it. I have another one here.
It's a Whataburger pen. That's funny.
I think I might have used it up. All right, Worship, I got you there. And I'm pretty sure I have your Wax Wallet ID in one of the forms. I'll just put that up there for now. So that is the box game. Congratulations, Worship.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Thank you to everybody else who participated.
Box 3. The infamous box 3.
We try to do it every Friday, so if you didn't win today, be sure to come back and hang out.
Yes.
Walking Miracle says the Ziply pack is a real stream piece of memorabilia. Yeah, you're right.
It is. It totally is.
Did you really, Worship? Oh, what? That's... Well...
Wait, what? That's crazy.
Let me think on that. I may approach you with another option, and I'll figure it out off stream. I'll still get you the NFT for sure, but maybe we can do something else since you already have a Ziply coffee mug. Unless you just really, really love it and want another one. I loved mine.
A set of Ziply mugs?
I mean, you'd be the only person on the planet other than somebody that worked there that had a set of Ziply mugs, probably. I have a Ziply NFT and the mug is at work. Well, maybe you need a home mug.
A home mug.
All right, well, it is 6. We've been at this for a while. Unless you guys can think of something else we need to do, we may bounce on out of here so we can get some dinner. But we covered our NFTs. We talked about the blends. Don't forget you guys can do blends for a chance to win an NFT from me. All you got to do is do one of the ECCC blends, or Seattle as I called them. Mm-hmm. Don't forget about the Kumas. Cool stuff he dropped today. We looked at that. Don't forget about, we got the snapshot on the 13th, I believe, for Powerpuff Girls. And that set has been going up. So if you have epics, be sure to sell those or complete your royalty set. Did you hear about the hairdresser?
Shout out.
The shout out. Did you hear about the hairdresser who accidentally swallowed some hair coloring? She died. D-Y-E-D.
Good one.
Oh, boy.
Good one, Zach Bonifer.
Oh, I got you, Funko Addict Chick. I'm so sorry. I don't want to forget that.
That's so funny. Oh, this little puppy.
I wanted to show this, too.
I'm so distracted now.
Yo, worship with the Tier 1 gifted subs.
Yay.
For Jumps, Captain Sadi, DJ Dustin, Reggie B, and Dairy211. Thank you, worship.
Awesome.
Check out the awesome badge. What do we call these things? Ribbons. Priscilla's the top 3. Broke but kawaii AF. Silently judging and please send coffee. And then I love this one.
Butts.
I saw butts at Comic-Con. I had to go ask for that one immediately. That was so awesome. I love all of them. And now, thanks to the little hanging tags, Macy knows what AF means.
Yeah.
I had to explain that one.
She was like, wait, what? Like, oops.
She's like the best kid ever. Like, curse words always trip her out. So I was like, it means as something that rhymes with duck. And she's like, oh. It's cute.
Yep. It was pretty funny.
I assume Priscilla will have those at future cons as well. So y'all be sure to, you had to make a purchase of, I think minimum was like $25. You got one. And if you spent, I think, up to $75, you got all 3. I don't remember the exact numbers, but.
Cool.
All right, we've got.
I feel like we should see a movie tonight. How do you feel about that?
I would be in for that.
I heard 3 more people today say you
Dune.
have to see Dune 2. And I was like, what if I fell asleep in Dune 1 the first 10 minutes of the movie? Then do I still need to see Dune 2? I know you guys are probably all going to hate me for that. We have not seen Bob Marley yet. Really want to see Bob Marley. Also, I still really want to see Madam Web. So, okay, but would Dune 2 be fire even if I didn't watch all of Dune 1?
Dennis Villanueva, the director, said it could be a standalone film. But I don't know.
Okay. Madam Web was okay. Okay.
Allie, you know what? We talked about this before. I normally don't like the singing, but I thought it was an appropriate amount for Wonka. I didn't think it was overdone.
What?
The musical aspect of the new Wonka film.
Oh, got it.
You should wait on Madam Web. You should catch Dune 1 first. You'll be incredibly lost if you don't.
Well, what if I watch one of those YouTube videos that's like Dune 1 for dummies, and then you just breeze through it? I've done that before. And then I can just breeze right through it.
Dune is such a classic. Maybe make it a 2-night event. Have some G Fuel before the movie.
Honestly, is it super long?
The first one's like 2.5 or 3 hours, and then this one is
like 3
like
hours?
3 hours. Yeah,
Oh, man.
You get your money's worth for sure.
But we should just go regardless because you're gonna probably want a Dune poster, and our theater is like always has our posters. Yes, Sully is not a fan of the OG Dune. We have established that.
Matthew and I, my brother, did a podcast on the original Dune when we knew this one was coming. And we both talked about, for what it was then, it was a really cool movie. It's just back then when they made movies, the pacing was always so slow.
Yeah.
And they spend the first 10 minutes of the movie outlining this lineage of a family to explain all the royalty.
Okay.
And, in the first 5 minutes, I'm all just like now? No, you can't get by with that now. The remake, the one before this, part 1, it felt really good as far as the pacing and the special effects were amazing. But still, it was all set up to get ready for this one.
Yeah.
So, at least you would benefit from. You get to see it and then get the payoff.
Okay, true.
Pretty quickly.
True.
Let's see. Fanatic
Cinema sins before seeing the sequel. That's funny. Have you read the books? I'm going to answer for him. No. He's read like 2 books.
3.
3 books. I was 1 off. Still got those movie retake stickers somewhere, by the way.
I do.
Maybe box game future prizes. It's a good idea. Just get a shirt. I watched Dune 2, I think.
I think? Who said that?
Who do you think said that?
Callard?
Nadu.
Nadu, okay. Also good sense of humor.
Close. Nadu, I'll have you know when we very first got to ECCC, Macy said, "Is Nadu going to be here?" Said, "Not this one. Maybe next year." Which, will we see you at SDCC? Will you be in San Diego? I'm excited for that. We still got to book flights. When is the crazy hotel apocalypse?
Yeah, does anybody have any idea when hotel
Priscilla
apocalypse is?
knows. She's on top of it.
Yeah, she is.
Right? You are a celebrity in this house. She thinks that you win every single contest and giveaway and whatever that there is. Every single one.
I mean, she's...
Oh, good. He'll be at SDCC. I think it's usually around April. Okay. We got to keep an eye on that. We've got to keep an eye. Oh, I can smell that marker. It's strong. Really strong.
Oh, yeah, Walking Miracle. You asked earlier about con schedule. So definitely backing off and taking it much easier this year. Emerald City Comic Con, then Washington State Summer Con, most likely. Then SDCC. And then for the rest of the year, I don't think anything. I'd love to go to New York Comic Con again, but
What month is that?
October.
Oh, okay.
But, you know, that's a big expense on that one. Between the airfares a lot, the hotels are a lot, the tickets. Probably the only way I'd go to that one is if I was working for somebody and there was an opportunity. But we'll have to see what happens with that.
Yeah. Priscilla said the exhibitor one already happened, but results are delayed. Everything having to do with CCI is delayed right now, so it's a bit hard to say how it'll affect Hotel Apocalypse. Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it's a big deal. I talked to a friend of mine at this con who used to work for San Diego Comic-Con, and he was telling me that one of the person that's in charge of it all stepped down after like 40 years of doing it. And so there's kind of it's a little bit of an unknown of who's taking over. There's a guy who makes sense to take over, but when you have those kind of changes, who knows what impact it has.
Yeah.
I don't know if she already stepped down completely or what the deal is.
Craziness. Designer Con? When is that one?
That one, remember that was November this past year, real close to
Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know when that's going to be this year. Maybe Priscilla's heard something. Yeah. But I would definitely love to try Designer Con again. I think that's a more accessible convention than trying to do New York. It's a smaller feel. But then last year, she was saying how there weren't a lot of people there, that it was way smaller. So I don't know if they lost people permanently because of that. Yeah. I feel bad tomorrow when I post my Fanatic of the Week post. I was the last Fanatic to get a dedication video from the Funko puppets. Oh, I forgot about the puppets.
Funny. What did Priscilla say? There's a rumor that they could be planning a 3rd show too, and that would make sense. It's so hard to read. This one, it's moving. The only other year things where this delayed was when they did Comic-Con Special Edition.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you never know.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot there was an SDCC cruise. Do you remember hearing about that?
Yeah, I still don't know if that was officially run by the folks that run SDCC or if it was just a for fun thing on the side.
Yeah, and then TwitchCon will be in San Diego again, they're saying, right?
Yeah, that they did announce that, which is awesome.
That is cool. Very cool.
It's a lot to put on here, Funko Addict Tech. I'm trying my best here. I think it's looking pretty good, but...
It's looking pretty good. Pretty darn good. And the stack is growing down here of shout-outs, so... I don't think I saw you do these last couple.
Yeah, you had a few Fridays in a row where you ended up.
When did you do this? Deadpool, aka Marvel Jesus.
When the trailer came out, he makes a reference to it in there
yeah,
about being Marvel Jesus.
Yes, very cool. Drop day.
One more color.
One more color. It does look really cool.
Thank you.
Phone Coatic Tech says, I appreciate you. Your shout outs always be fire. True.
That. I try. If you're going to bother to spend all those hard-earned points.
Millennium Panda said that cruise just sounds like Firefest on a boat. Agreed.
Yeah, I'm a little scared of it.
Agreed.
I mean, like,
Nerds on a cruise. What can go wrong?
How does that work? You go on, and then what if you buy a bunch of stuff?
Right?
They hold it for you until you got to leave, or are you like filling up your little bitty room? Or...
Probably filling up your room.
And if
if
you're if you have a booth, how do you get all that stuff on there? And
right?
That just seems like a lot.
Yeah. Hey, Grossinator says hello from the rainy city of Chicago.
What's up, Jason?
It's rainy, but it's probably not too cold if it's rainy and not snowing.
Got C2E2 coming up here before long. Are you going, Jason? Funko's actually going to be there. That's one of the only cons they've committed to for the year.
Crazy.
LOL Firefest. I watched all those documentaries. It was terribly fascinating. All right, Funko Addict Tech. I did my best here, my friend. There was a lot of info to put on one, so we got a hodgepodge of different marker styles. But we got Funko Addict Tech Fanatic of the Week, 1 year, March 9th. Hopefully that gets it. Congratulations. That is quite the honor. I don't know. Have you seen how Funko does that? The people will submit their information and then they'll pick them and they'll feature them and they make a little image that shows them.
Yeah.
And then they'll share it there. But we used to talk about it on the podcast all the time. We'd have a form where you would submit. And then I had to pick the people way back when. Okay. And I'd look through there and there'd be an area for send your photos. And people would go, let me know when I win and I'll send photos. Yeah, exactly. You get it. Immediately
it doesn't
you get
really
it.
work like that.
So I would tell people on the podcast all the time, send the photos, make them good, put yourself in the photo. I get there was somewhere I swear people took the camera, threw it in the air, spinning, holding a pop. They're all blurry and they're in the dark. And I'm like, have you seen what other people do?
So strange. What Gross needs to say? Only 40 degrees here. Okay.
Oh, and Fugitive Toys is having a party too. That's awesome. I wonder if Bim Toy will get
he said he will
Tiny
be
Ghost.
at C2E2.
That's awesome. Mm-hmm. I think that's going to be fun. Dr. John.
Cool.
Hey, guys, new to the channel. Found you as I've been trying to prepare for the Star Wars NFTs.
Oh, cool.
Thanks for all the helpful tips. Oh, Dr. John, welcome.
Welcome, welcome.
Yeah, we did spend a good chunk of the beginning of the stream talking about the NFT drops. I tell you what, if you have the opportunity to, you could go back and watch the stream I did on Tuesday. That's on YouTube or on Twitch, and you could see how the whole process works. There will be some slight differences for the Star Wars one because it is going to be a drop exclusive. But if you have questions about that and want to get prepared, and you can make it on Tuesday when we're live, I'll be live starting at 10:30 a.m. for the Star Trek drop, and we can talk about those changes, and I can educate and answer questions, whatever you have. I know it's watching YouTube videos great and can be helpful, but there's probably going to be questions you have, and it's tough to get somebody who can answer them on the fly. You can also hit me up on Twitter. Same name I have on Twitch, CS Sully. You can just hit me up and ask me any questions there, and I'll do my best to help. I think that's it, though, gang. We got a good stream, 3.5 hours. We played the box game. We talked about NFTs. We did a fun shout-out. We saw butts. And now we're going to get out of here and have some dinner and maybe watch a movie. Probably not Dune 2 based on that conversation, but we'll see.
I don't know.
Maybe?
We'll see.
You're a brave one. You're a brave one.
I fall asleep. I would need a coffee or something. Or G Fuel.
I had a G Fuel.
Oh, you did?
That's the first time in a long time I've had a G Fuel, yeah.
You're not sleeping tonight, then?
We'll see. You know, I almost made it the entire night with the mask last night.
You did?
I put it on. I've been trying to get used to my CPAP machine mask, and it's been so difficult. I think the most I've made it is 5 hours in one night before I've gotten frustrated. But last night I put it on, and I woke up this morning, and I had to go to the bathroom, but the dog was in the room, and I was like, I know if I get up, that we're all getting up. And so I still had the mask on. So I made it all the way till 5 or 5:30, whatever time it was when I got up.
Gosh.
Took it off and went in. So I need to go see how many hours I had, but I think that was my record so far.
That's crazy. Living in Conundrum said we need a butt on Hoot NFT, but we don't ever see the back of Hoot.
If it was to happen, I would let Brian do it. That's the
100
only
he would
way.
have to do
yeah,
it.
yeah. I would not steal his thing.
Yeah, he would have to do it.
Great stream as always. Give my love to Charlie and Rubber Belly. Hope y'all have an amazing week. Thank you, Funko Tech. Love that positive attitude always. Thank you, Savage, Nadu, Simshu, Shepherd, Misty, everybody that's here. I'm sorry if I didn't say your name, but thank you to everybody. Let's look for somebody to raid, and I will give you some Sully Bucks on the way out, and then we will be out of here.
Yeah, just the back Hoot edition. Exactly.
Oh, Mountain Meg would have to get that then. She has a Twitter account that's just,
I know.
you know?
Show me, it's very cool.
Black Fang is on. Ooh, Jiro Moriarty is paying Helldivers 2. I have not seen this yet, but a lot of people are raving about it. Jiro is one of our Nerds Unite for Extra Life team. Helped raise a bunch of money last year. Had a lot of fun shenanigans on his stream where he had a few too many drinks and got excited. Yes. I don't know if you remember that.
I do.
I see Oh My Gatos.
So funny.
And a few other people I recognize over there. So we'll raid over to him. If you're on YouTube, there won't be a raid. We'll just be ending it. But feel free, Dr. John. Like I said, check out those other videos and let me know if you have any questions. I'm going to add points to all on Twitch. You guys will all get some extra Sully Bucks. Let's do 75. There's 82 people. How about a few more?
Few more.
I'll do another 10. And then let's raid to Jiro Moriarty. Remember to wash your hands, check in on somebody you love, make sure they're doing okay, and above all else, most importantly, Nerds Unite. Bye, everybody. Have a good weekend.
Have a good weekend. Bye, guys.
More. Wait, what? And raid, and let's make sure it goes. Sweet. And stop.
Can you hear him?